Hello, people of the interwebs. How are we all doing? I hope we're doing well. Hold on here now, and I sort out my audio. Oh fuck, I never opened some tunes in the background. God, I'm taking this very lax today. I won't be joined by any friends, so it's just me and you. Just me and you. Look into my eyes. Fuck it. I don't have a face cam. Pretend you're looking into my eyes. Give me a second. Just load up some fucking tunes here. They loud enough? Yeah, just enough to fill the void in the background. Just a small bit. Smashing. What do we got going on in chat? How we doing? Yeah, I know it's been a while. Well, it's been a week. The last thing I played was that truck sim, so we're kind of taking a bit of a left-hand turn. We're doing a bit of my stomping ground, more cars. That's my wheelhouse now. Pardon the pun. What is going on in chat here? Now we got Chris says, "Yep, loud enough, perfect, beautiful, gorgeous." Now I will warn people beforehand before I get into this game or anything. It's pretty fucking buggy. I don't know if for everybody else, it's crashed on me a fair few times already. Just stops working, and on one occasion while I was testing it, it actually crashed my streaming software. So if the stream just goes down randomly, you know what happened. You can't win them all. Can't win them all. But sure, look, it is what it is. Oh, that alert is very quiet. Mackelhannon with the £2 super chat. Cheers, lad. First don of the stream. You do have that honour indeed. None here now, and I just cranked the volume of that alert box because I think it's very low. We'll put it up to 80 there. What's this one? Many saying, oh yeah, that's grand. Sorry, now I'm just doing a bit of background tinkering. Consider this setting up time. And that can go up to 80 as well. Yeah, should be alright. Grand. Yeah, from C it doesn't agree with hard drives. Yeah, well, I have loaded onto one of my M.2s, so it shouldn't be giving me trouble. But I think it's because I've been kind of juggling around with graphic settings, because I did a test stream of it earlier today, and I was trying to basically run it as smooth as possible. See, the problem with YouTube compression when you're streaming, in any games that have foliage, like a forest or bushes or anything like that, it gets like really grainy, and you'll probably notice that a bit later in the stream when I'm racing past trees and stuff. So I was trying to fix that as much as possible, or at least minimize that. So I was jumping around with different settings. I was lowering the in-game settings, and then giving more room for my GPU, because I have a single PC setup for streaming, but give a bit more breathing room for my GPU and stuff. And nothing I seem to do worked or to mitigate it in anything at all, giving it more bitrate, everything. And then I just went, you know what? Fuck it. I cranked the settings up as high as they go, not in the game, but in the streaming software, streaming them in 1440p, 60 frames per second. You know what? It actually fucking improved. So my theory is that my PC just kind of was laughing at me when I was throwing manageable settings at it, and it was like, no, give me a challenge, lad. So I fucking streaming this in 1440, 60 frames per second. At least that's what it should be. And so hopefully we won't have any hiccups going forward, but it seemed to be alright when I checked it earlier on. But yeah, Tom Scott did a good video on that. I was watching Jimmy Broadbent. I don't know if any of you guys kind of keep up with sim racers or anything like that, but I watch Jimmy Broadbent every now and again, and his streams are so clean. There's not a pixel out of place on his streams. There's just, the quality of them is unbelievable. But I suspect he probably has a separate PC for streaming and stuff like that, so I didn't hold it too hard against myself, as I do. Are you a chess lad? Chest or chess? Because chess is a reasonable question, but chest is a question would probably be more fitting to ask me. I'll say no to chess, and maybe to chess, if that helps. I don't know, more of an arse man. Well, all round. Nice Fanny's grand as well. Old Jimmer, yeah. Old Jimbo. What's your next video about, Doug? My next video is... Fuck, what is it? Flying, sorry. Yeah, like flying on a plane and stuff like that. It was actually a video I've been avoiding doing for years, because it's a bit of a cliche, comedian. Oh, what's the deal with airline food? It's a bit of a joke in and of itself. So I hadn't done it for ages because of that, but then I just kind of stopped giving a fuck, and I just said, fuck it, look, I've plenty of jokes I can make about this. Let me crack away at it. So yeah, it's nearly done. Should have it done after this weekend anyway. I'm just kind of on the final stretch of it. And then after that, I actually have a gameplay video coming out after that, because I've decided to do edit down my streams and kind of do funny compilation videos. Kind of style I'm going for them. I don't know if you guys ever watched The Do. He's the the faceless guitarist that goes on Omegle, but he does gameplay videos as well, which I fucking love. I think they're fucking hilarious. So I'm kind of doing it for that style as well. So yeah, you have that to look forward to too. Might fill the gap between uploads, you know, because that's I upload and then my channel lays dormant for about a month, and then I upload and it lays dormant. It's not ideal, you know. A month is a very long time in YouTube standards. People are forgetting about you by that stage, like, you know. McElhannon back again with the £5 says, I spoke to Garkin about mod. I've been waiting on a response for 6 days. Yeah, he's not usually flaky like that. Now, usually he's good to reply. I'd say just give him a bit of a bump in the conversation, just remind him of it. But yeah, I'd say Discord side of things, I don't handle anything at all because I'll break something. I'm an old man when it comes to Discord. I could probably learn it if I tried, but I don't want to. So yeah, as I say, just give him another message here. I'm sure he'll get back to. Thoughts on YouTube removing dislikes? That I don't know. It seems like something that's, I don't know, maybe it's just the cynical bastard in me that's always like, fuck YouTube, everything to do is always to fuck over creators one way or another. That's my default setting when it comes to it. But it just seems like something they're doing so they don't have another YouTube rewind. You know, I feel like they took that very fucking personally. And they're like, you know what we do? We get rid of the fucking dislike button now, lads. What are they going to do then, huh? Defenseless. Taking everybody's weapon off them there, because yeah, next YouTube rewind now, it will be flawless. Nobody can be saying nothing. Oh, it's probably not that petty. I'm sure, like, they do say that the reason behind them wanting to remove the dislikes is because, like, smaller channels can get, like, trolled by reasonably big groups of people and, you know, gonna get spammed down dislikes and stuff like that, and kind of you know, when you click into a video and you see a lot of dislikes, it does kind of influence your decision on whether or not you're going to watch that. And even if you think it's a good video, you're just kind of like, there's a lot of people out there that would agree with the crowd, you know, a bit sheepish. So I can understand that side of things. But then the other side of things, it does help the dislike bar when you click into a video to kind of go, like, especially like on how-to videos or whatnot. It does help when you click into it and you see the big massive amount of dislikes. You immediately go, okay, this how-to video is obviously bullshit, so I'm clicking away and finding what I'm actually looking for. You know, so 6 of one and half a dozen of the other. Really, I'm not too bothered myself, but you know, it's hard to say. It's one of them things that once they implement it, I'll make my decision then and see if it's better or worse with or without. I'm not somebody who suffers from like getting a hell of a lot of dislikes on my channel, so I'm not really the person to talk about it. I'm kind of privileged with the amount of fucking my like and dislike ratio, so I have a bit of an advantage there. What we got here? Randall has super chatted $8.99 with no comment at all. Thanks very much, Randall. Do appreciate it. Absolute legend. And Banana has super chatted 32 Zar and says, Half-Life stream, did you spend the money on booze? I fucking very well did. I'm actually off the drink now because I'm like dieting hardcore, like properly crash dieting, because I'm sick of, you know, starting a diet and stopping within a couple of days because, oh, it's my fucking day off, or, you know, it's whatever bullshit excuse you give yourself to have a cheat meal. But yeah, no, I'm off to drink now until Christmas, I think. Probably Christmas, yeah. That's kind of what I'm going to aim for. Because I have to shed about 40 pounds, because, like, you know, it just needs to go now. I'm kind of sick of looking down and seeing my sad belly. Get to the point, I'm starting to have some tits coming in, lads. But no man should have tits. That's not on. You know, I'd be walking up to my missus kind of going, Jesus Christ, love, I'm nearly on par with what you have there. Oh, God. Fucking cracking myself up here. Dominic... Sorry, I zoomed out my second monitor so I could fit more on the screen, so it's a little bit easier to read at a distance, but I've also forgotten that I'm half fucking blind. Dominic Nelson has become a member. Welcome to the channel, Dominic. Do appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed the early access. Yeah, if you're a channel member, actually, you can check out my first gameplay video that I'm going to post in about a week or two. It's already up there. You get early access to that. So I hope you enjoy that. Dream Car says Dio Walnut. Dream Car, fuck. Honda S2000, I've always wanted one of them. Nissan Pulsar, you've probably seen in the thumbnail there before the stream as well. Wouldn't mind one. I actually very nearly bought one of them. I nearly imported one from Japan recently, but then, you know, fucking better minds prevailed, and I just said, you know what? I've kind of had my fill of repairing and maintaining rusty old Japanese cars in my life. I just want a car that's never going to give me a hassle, so I just went off and I got a fucking F30 BMW. But yeah, I was a pubic hair away from getting that Pulsar, because there was one that was literally just imported. It was from this dealership up in Dublin, and it was mint. You know, I had to kind of like smaller alloy wheels on proper JDM cars, and need a little bit of fixing, but I like that. I like kind of tinkering with cars and repairing little bits here and there, as long as it's not ate us under with car cans or rust, as it's better known. But yeah, I'd probably Pulsar another good one. An Evo 10. Who wouldn't love an Evo 10 with that big aggressive front on it? Gorgeous looking car. And problem is you couldn't keep a clutch in one. I read this thing before. I don't know how true it is, to be honest. It sounds a bit ridiculous, but it's like you get about 10 good perfect launches from an Evo before the clutch is gone. You need to replace it. So they're fairly high maintenance. What have we just come through there? Randall super chatted $17.99. She's no IS200. Oh no, you're not an IS200 lover, are you? Oh no. IS200 and Toyota Altezza. Two cars I despise because they must be the slowest rear wheel drive cars money can actually buy. They sound nice, they look nice, but fuck me, they're so slow. My sister actually had an IS200. She's big into fucking modified cars as well. Absolute girl racer. But she had one as well, or was it my brother? No, my brother had the IS, my sister had an Altezza, and both of them are as fucking slow as a wet week. Couldn't get over. I was like, for a 2 litre petrol, you could do a lot better than that, like, you know. I appreciate the super chat though, Randall. Sorry, just ridiculing your price or your choice in car. No, there's better 2 litres out there. There's another bad cars like you can get, is it a 1.6? I think it was back in like late 90s. You can get a 1.6 Subaru Impreza WRX. Oh, not WRX, sorry, it's 1.6, but it's 4-wheel drive. And because it's 4-wheel drive and only a 1.6, I was able to beat one in a drag race in my 1.3 Mitsubishi Colt. So, you know, it's just funny when you have these kind of like legendary cars, but then they bring out like really shit editions of them, and they can be just slapped around the place by a little fucking chicken chaser. What else we got going on in chat here?
Thank you.
You say you're a UFC fan. Let's test that. Who is the current bantamweight champion? I don't be keeping tabs on who's the champion. Usman? I'm going to guess that. I don't know. That name sounds familiar. I just watched the fights and lads puck the shit out of each other. I don't keep up. The person that asked, it'd be Connie. She's like, she follows it on Instagram. She knows everybody that's fighting. She comes in every like Saturday and tells me who's fighting tonight. I'm just like, yeah, I'll sit down. There's a few people that like stand out that I know the name of. You obviously McGregor, but you got like who else? Fucking Gaethje was fighting, was the last weekend. That was a great fight. Sugar Sean O'Malley, the missus loves him. I kind of don't, because he just won't finish a fight. He's always trying to fucking show about. But yeah, no, that's it. I watch it for the spectacle. I don't really I'm not so die-hard where I'll keep up with it flat out. Michael Hannon back with the £5. He says, I've noticed that you don't have a mod on YouTube. I bet you could use one. Yeah, Garkin's supposed to be sorting all that out. I was going through him, so I was leaving it with him. But yeah, talk to him there and set you up. I think it's just, what you do is actually just on Discord, if you can send me your YouTube account, I'll set that up after the stream then, so I'll have it ready for the next one. White Dire Wolf 217 has super chat. 299 says, continue being a legend, Ducky. I will indeed. It's a struggle, but god damn it, I try. I appreciate the super chat, lad. So what do we say? We're getting some Forza? Stop swinging me dick around here now and we'll actually get on to doing something here. If I just, I've it already opened up here, so if I just, I can turn off that music there now, because there's actually a streamer mode in this game, so they have like stream friendly music built into the game, which is very handy. I like that. I like that they're thinking of us. And then now, make sure my scenes are okay. Game is at the bottom. Yep, fantastic. Beautiful, lovely stuff. If you want to see the car I showed off in the thumbnail there as well, that's it there, the old GTIR Pulsar, is it? It's GTIR. I kind of want the newer Pulsar, you know, the is it the VZR? That's the kind of one I wanted, but they didn't have that in the game, so it's this one.
Thank you.
So if this stream starts shitting itself, do let me know. I'll have to go back and change some settings. You can see my like GPU percentage up top. I just left that on because I was like, fuck it, I like to keep an eye on things. Yeah. Drift to the destination. What did I just start? I accidentally drove into a fucking drift thing. Macklin Hannum has a super chat. £2 says, opinion on 70s Dodge Charger. Don't really have one. See, here's the thing. American cars, they're as iconic as they are in America, they're really not nearly as that over here. And, you know, the rest of Europe, because we simply don't get American cars, because it's just, they're really big on European roads, and they're also left-hand drive, which doesn't really work. Like, you know, you can't overtake properly in the cars because you can't see out past cars in front of you, and they're not really prominent. So, like, they look cool in movies. Like, a couple of movies there, you can see the Dodge Charger. Is it, not even movies, but series? It was a Dukes of Hazzard. I think that was a Charger, wasn't it? That was pretty badass, the old General Lee. I'm surprised they actually haven't, the old cancel culture nowadays hasn't come along and fucking gone back over all the episodes of Dukes of Hazzard and made them blur out the flag and the Confederate flag on the roof. Fuck. It was only a matter of time. I called it, you remember with that Fairy Tales of New York? I said I was giving out about that in a video. I was basically saying about how cancel culture will eventually come for that. And they did. Like 2 years after that video was published, they came and they got rid of it, and now nobody plays it on the fucking radio at Christmas anymore. Bastards.
Thank you.
They take everything away from us, lads. We got Eddie Man 8 super chat. 5 quid says grab yourself a chicken fillet roll, lad. Fucking will. Southern fried chicken, mayonnaise, lettuce and tomato. Fucking absolute job. Cheers, lad. The oregano or oregano? It's an argument I had with my missus there not so long ago. Oregano or oregano? I like oregano because it sounds like, you know, you're fancy when you say it. Super chat £5 says, have some stuff on me. Keep dealing me crack and I'll keep the Monster Energy. Yeah, Monster Energy is actually a joke I made like way before I even started making videos. It was just one of them friends jokes that I just made it in there because it was just funny as fuck. I appreciate the super chat, lad. Randall has super chatted $8.99 says she's no insert that. Oh, so sorry, no, read that. She's no insert car that Ducky likes here. Oh, she's no Sylvia S15. I'd love an S15. I actually have one in the game. I've done a bit of messing around on this already. I was just like, I don't want to be jumping in because everybody was like streaming this game from the very beginning, and I kind of wanted to get a feel of it as well. So I've done a lot of the early missions in the game. But yeah, sure, we'll go for a quick cruise around here so I can get a look at the game. Let's fix the camera there. Let's hope it's holding up all right. You know what? We'll go to an old foliage area and you'll see what I was talking about at the start of the stream about shit getting grainy. Oh, fuck. Sorry, I was just looking at my volume. But, yeah, you'll see now with all the foliage, all the leaves and stuff like that, it's probably going to make the compression on YouTube go a bit mental looking. Yeah, there we go. See? It's probably going to be shitting itself and juttering and fucking and farting and popping. This is not me good driving yet, by the way. This is just me like looking at two screens to see if it's coming across. What I will do though is I'll get into my old drift car here. I got the old Ducky mobile. Here we go. Nice lime green, just like the man himself. And we're going to go different, lads. The sat nav was going to say, please enter your destination, and I'll say sideways. Oh yeah, here we go, drifting like a mad bastard. Oh. I like added this tune from online. Somebody had a really good tune. I think it was called like Drift God or something was the name of the tune, but jeez, they weren't wrong when they named it, I'll tell you that. It makes drifting an absolute breeze in this game. Granted, the first gear brings you up to 120 miles an hour, but when it works, it works. Look at that, la. Absolute beautiful. Like, the amount of, like, points, it was accumulation points or whatever they call them in this game, I'm after building up just from drifting around the place is unreal. It's like an absolute cheat. And this yoke is an absolute rocket as well. Oh yeah, absolute. It's going to be skill until I crash it. How many spins was that? I wasn't even checking. Well, lads, since we're on a roundabout here at the moment, aren't we? Yeah, we are indeed. We know what to do.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Here we go. I actually know somebody who's like did drifting like I don't know if it's full-blown professional, but definitely semi-professional. And eventually got his license taken off him. Because he'd built up like 10 penalty points. In Ireland you have to like 12 penalty points, which are like driving infractions. You get your license taken off you, but he had 10 built up. And he decided to he had a Toyota Chaser, and then he decided to drift it around the roundabout, just like I'm doing right now. And unbeknownst to him, he went halfway around, and as he came back around, the Gardaí, the police, had literally just pulled onto it, and they were sat there looking at him drifting around. And of course, they threw on the old blues and twos there, tried to pull him over, but at that stage he knew he was fucked. He knew he was going to get his license taken off, and there was nothing he could do. So what he did was, he just stayed going around the roundabout, just like this. for about 20 or 30 times until eventually his back tyres blew out. It was just a case of fuck it. If my license is getting take off me now, I might as well get my money's worth out of this fucking drift. Now, beautiful.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
That is absolutely gorgeous, that was. But this, yeah, this tune on this car is just makes it so easy to drift about. And not bad looking yoke either. I modified, I did the looks of it myself. I like that whole the glittered paint there on the wheels and the bonnet and the wing, or the mirrors there as well. I wanted a wing on the back, but for some reason the guy who made this tune locked it, and his particular tune didn't have a wing. And I think an S15 looks fairly naked without a wing. It kind of looks a bit shit, to be quite honest. But so I would have taken whatever small performance hit it would have been just to put a wing on it, just to make it look a bit good, you know. What have we got? ND Hammer Super Chat 35 there says, for always making me laugh. Cheers, you legend. Oh, thanks very much, lad. Do appreciate the super chat. Here's the thing now, when I'm taking that off, it like pauses the game automatically, which is a bit annoying. Get a Subaru to drift. I actually have a Subaru in my collection. Hold on here now. I say my collection as if I'm going around buying them like mad. No, I kind of won them or whatnot. I'm after in this game that has like a slot machine mechanic. It's like you win turns of this wheel and then you spin the wheel and eventually you get prizes off it. But it will be quite satisfying to watch, so I've purposely saved up like 7 of them just to spin on stream just for you guys. It was one of them weird like feckin' psychological addictions there. I don't know if this will drift though. 4-wheel drive, it'll technically power slide I suppose is the word. It's not even modified now, so we'll see how we get on. Can we get around this? Yeah, I don't even have traction control turned on. Like I've traction control and stability control off, and it's not wanting to do a thing. Just needs to be tuned up or something, but right now, no. It's all about the grip. McElhannon with the €10 says, I feel like if you keep going after they put the lights on, you get a hefty fine. No, I think they kind of... when he was drifting around the roundabout and they copped him, they like flashed the blues and he didn't stop. I think they kind of knew that he wasn't going to try get away. He was just kind of like because they would have recognised the car as well, because it's kind of small town Ireland. The guards pretty much know anybody who has got an infraction on them. So, but it was like at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. There wasn't any other cars around, so it wasn't like he was endangering anybody too much or that. So they probably just kind of went, oh fuck it. But yeah, he did lose his license for a finish. I forgot to finish off that story. Yeah, so he lost his license for, was it a year or 2 years? They took it off of her. And I think he gave up the drifting after that then. But that car he was driving, the Toyota Chaser, was a fucking beast of a yoke. I think it was a 2.5 litre twin turbo. I think he replaced the twin turbo with just one giant fucking drifting turbo. I don't know what you'd call it, but it was mental. I'm just kind of aimlessly driving around here. I wanted to do a couple of races. So we're going to... I'm going to change my car first. Actually, I put a bid on a car. I probably lost it now, but it was I wanted to get an Evo 9 because I have like drifting car, I have a circuit car, but I need a rally car, and there's no better car now than an Evo, you know. I'm going to auction house and see. My bid's probably lost because I wasn't there. Yeah, I wasn't there keeping an eye on it. I wish this game had like an auto bid where you can just kind of set your limit.
Time out. Round 1 failed.
What the fuck did I just hear? You guys hear that too? Hardly. Oh, it's probably the in-game fucking thing. I was like, where did that noise come from? It was like somebody shouting time out at me. I was like, what the fuck was that? So, what did I say I was going to do? Yeah, I was going to back out of here now. I have a twin cam in Forza Horizon 5 I got from a wheel spin, yeah. That's what I'll do, lads. We'll do some wheel spins here because I've built up a few of them. See, I've 8 wheel spins. You ready for this now, lads? Get your dicks out now. Let's see where we're going to win in all these. We got 35 grand. Okay, that's a bit shit. Next. A horn. That's a bit shit as well. I have my own horn. Thank you very much. A fucking dress. Jesus Christ, lads. I wish I was getting, could do a CSGO lotto job, as them lads did back in the day. They were getting paid off by the company and they were doing like fake spins. Fucking dress. Give me something good, please. An MX-5, that's not bad. I'm not overly fond of the MX-5. I know everybody all the world over loves the MX-5s. I'm not. I think they're fairly underpowered. What else? A fucking dab. Oh my Jesus Christ. Lads, this is actually painful, this is. Saved up all these spins and give me absolute shit. Oh, right, give me something good at least. Oh, an Evo 6. That's good now. I'm actually happy with that. I need a rally car and there's one for me. I was going to go to Evo 9, but I'll take a 6. That's better. Got one good thing out of what? Fucking 8 spins so far. A Scirocco S. I don't know much about Scirocco's. I don't know much about their history or anything like that. That's just going to be one of them things that's added to my collection that I never drive, I'm sure. And a legendary feckin' horn. Oh, I'm already packing a legendary fucking horn. Ugh, penis joke. God damn it. Where's my... There we go. No spins remaining. So yeah, that was practically a fucking blowout. All I got was one car. So we're going to go to a race. I think that's the next step. Show off my my unbelievable driving skills. Just for you guys who are wondering about me difficulty settings there on the screen, I'm racing against highly skilled. Anti-lock brakes are on, simulation steering, traction control, stability control off, shifting automatic, driving line braking only because I don't know the map, and tyre wear. I damaged tyre wear. I had that on cosmetic before, but I turned it off for photo mode, so I'll turn that back on. And I've rewind on because you don't get penalised in this game for having it off and on. You see on the right hand side, it tells you what percentage of credits or experience or whatever you're going to earn. In the older games, if you turned off the rewind, you'd actually get more experience. So it's like, you know, you don't have a safety net, but because they don't penalise you, I'll just leave it on. Don't actually use it because I don't know, it feels a bit dirty. But if it's like a long fucking race and I'm kind of like, ah, fuck this, I wanted to be over it, then I'll probably use it if it was like a make or break at the finish line, you know. Ducky, are the drunk goggles on? No, I haven't been drinking. No drinking. I'm on the wagon now for the next 2 months, more or less. We're going to find the race. Oh, there's a race right here. We'll do this race. Oh, shit. Enter event. Here we go. We're going to go solo. What kind of motor shall we pick? I'm not sure. Some of you guys maybe have a bit more of kind of experience in this game. Sorry, my dog was by me leg. Does it matter what car you pick? Does it just pair you up with the same kind of class cars? I assume that's kind of what happens. So if you pick an A-class car, they pair you up with A-class. You pick an S-class, they pair you up with S-class, that kind of thing. I assume that's what it is. A V8 swap MX-5. God. Yeah, because that's the thing with the S15. I have like a fucking... I don't know what engine's in it in the tune, but it's not the one that I came with, I'll tell you. Start a convoy. Favourite non-JDM car. Favourite non-JDM car probably be M3. BMW. Jaguars, I quite like Jaguars as well. Oh, the Aston Martin Vantage, that's a great one. And that's the best. So, try not to kill any children, Ducky. What? What information are you going off of? They pair you up with the same class. Grand. What will we drive? Gonna have to be Jap now. Skyline. Race the old Skyline. What do you think, guys? Anything jumps out at you there? A BMW. I have a deck somewhat tuned for drifting, so it's an absolute handful. Oh, the Jaguar there. Not a bad shout. Will we take Evo out for a spin since we got it? Fuck it. I'm going to go with that. I titled this a JDM stream, so we're going to at least use one. That's my logic. Does this jump me straight in, or is there a little pause? Oh, there is, grand, so I can catch up on super chats real quick there. So McElhannon back with the €10 super chat. I feel like if you kept going after they put the lights on, you'd get a hefty... Oh, sorry, I already read that. Yeah, my bad. Sean O'Sullivan, now the £2 says Lockmore or Sarsfields. Lockmore or Sarsfields? I know they're places. Are they something else? I'm not sure. I know they're like, yeah, they're places around Tip, alright. Is there like name of fucking tea brands named after that? I'm not sure. An old packet of Lockmores or Sarsfields. Actually, you know what they sound like? Old Irish tobacco flavours or something, you know? We got Eddieman8 with the £2 super chat says, don't make this stream the Irish road safety ad. Oh, yeah, that's how I'll try not to kill children, yeah. God, it's very bad and I don't know my own fucking jokes I made in my videos. Right, we'll start. Put this out Evo to the test. Right. I'll keep with this kind of third person camera. I usually race in first person, or like the bonnet cam. But I found with this game, because the tracks are like so windy and then there's a lot of trees and shit in the way half the time, it's a bit hard to see where you're going on the bonnet cam, so I'll kind of find it a lot easier to have this kind of view here. Out of me way, lads, coming through. Mad bastard in an Evo. Make way. He's got a right little head start, alright. Viewed him there, yeah. We're just going to have to be brave into a couple of corners now to make up for it. Oh, she's a bit loose in the back end now. I don't like that. It's the same one as me. It's my twin. And two lads meet at a nightclub and they're wearing the same thing and they're like celebrating it. They'll be like buying each other drinks and shit. We got two women wearing the same thing at a nightclub. They're pretty much throwing each other fucking daggers for the night. Like, look at her, bitch. She's too fat to be wearing that dress. Fuck her. Real venomous cunts. Oh yeah, wanna go switcheroo. Here we go. I braked a little bit too hard for that now. Mind I can actually freewheel a lot through these bends here. Oh, bring it down. Out, back in, kissing the apex. Well, I was a bit of a half a mile away from the apex there, but fuck it. Move stuck. Now there's a bit of an apex kisser there, oh. Oh, she's a bit wobbly. One thing, I've watched a few people playing like as a Forza Horizon 4 or whatever on YouTube myself. And one thing you don't get from watching the videos that was surprising for me, because I hadn't played any of the Horizons up until this game, the one I bought it there yesterday or whatever. But one thing that surprised me was how heavy the steering is in the game. I thought you'd be able to just kind of fucking throw the cars all over the place, but no, it's like real slow steering. You can't just kind of throw it around. That's me like wiggling the steering, it doesn't even react. But I always had the impression when I was watching Forza videos that the steering was kind of really light and the cars were fairly nimble, but they're really not. They're quite stiff in this game. Granted, it's not like a full-blown arcade game, so that's fair enough. Like, it's got more sim heritage than arcade heritage. But, not that it handles badly, but just, you know, when you're looking at it, you just expect them to be a bit more squirrely, I suppose would be the word. But they're a lot more composed. I'm kind of sailing away with this one, aren't I? Yeah. Go on the Evo, the mighty Evo. Going for an old skid across the finish line. I had to cover the face there. I didn't want to be doing the face reveal inside the car, you see. That was my driving, lads. Was it good, yeah? Can you tell I spent like 3 years worth of playing Gran Turismo 4 in my youth? See, that's a new feature for Forza 5. They make the car physics different from 4. So 4 is maybe a little bit lighter then. Yeah. It always just seemed like that, but in this game it's quite a lot heavier, very stiff. COVID safety mask in game, yeah. Well, see, here's the thing. I made the character look reasonably like me, as much as you can do in a game. And then I just thought it'd be funny to just cover it up in case anybody can try to use that. You know? I don't know, it's one of these things I did for my own amusement, you know? Just somebody looking going, oh, I wonder, can I see roughly what he looks like? Ah, what the bastard did it. That wasn't a bad shot of a race now. Enjoyed that. It actually, like only a couple of hours ago when I was testing in a couple of races, the game asked me to bump up my difficulty because I had it on above average and then it asked me to bump it up to like skilled or whatever. because I was winning too many races. So I said, alright, I'll do that, but then I was like, fuck it, I'm going to regret this now. I'll get on stream and I'll get shat all over. What kind of race is that? Street race. We could do a street race, yeah. I'm not really kind of following the story mode in this. I'm just fecking baiting around the place like a mad bastard, you know?
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
There we
100
go.
yards. Turn right.
Hold on, this is very quiet in my own ears. Let's bring it up a small bit. Oh, no! Driving with one hand, it's illegal. Shit. I'm reading chat at the same. Will you be playing with viewers this stream? No, I was just going to bait around doing kind of solo missions. So the last 2 streams I did with friends and whatnot, so they're all a bit chaotic. I couldn't interact with the chat nearly, not as much as I'd like to, because, you know, you're kind of balancing playing the game as well as talking to your mates and as well as talking to chat, so you kind of, your attention gets a little bit divided. So I was like, you know what, we're overdue a bit of intimate time on the channel. You know, it's been 2 or 3 streams since I've had just an out solo stream, so I said, fuck it, we'll kick back here and drive some cars and, you know, just talk like a good pack of lads, you know. Oh shit, I forgot, I loaded some new sounds on my soundboard as well, so I can wreck people's head with that later. God, this is actually really far away. I probably went to like the furthest one possible. I wonder if these cars like as reflected in real life with the speed of them. Oh no, it's not that turn. Oh. So I think it was like that was Gran Turismo 4 anyway. But like the cars were pretty accurate to real life with how fast they could go in a straight line. Oh, do you know what I really should do in this? I should see if it has a Nissan Micra. I'm not even thinking of looking for a Micra in it yet. But we could make some sort of fucking mad bastard Micra that's just ridiculously fast. They probably have the newer Micra, but not the older, the good one, the classic.
Turn right.
Oh yeah, Tokyo Drift, there we go. Just out the Wift King. Feckin' Nissan Micra, yeah. I'd love one. Micra in this game, 16 valve twin cam engine, lad. Was it 997 cc's of untamed power? They're a mad little engine for what they are. I actually knew a chap who had a Micra and he put a load of cement blocks in the boot of it so he could fishtail it down the road doing handbrake turns. And you know what? It fucking worked. It was ridiculous looking. It was bonkers looking, but he'd waited at the back of the car just so he could throw it around corners. That fucking worked like a charm. Absolute mad cunt. Right, what car do we do? Current car, bike car. I suppose we could take the MX-5 out first spin, but that's painfully slow looking. What are we thinking? Quick question. Subbed to the Patreon recently, but it said, But it said the money had problems sending, yet I still have access to all the perks. Did it send okay, or do I need to resub? I don't know. Patreon doesn't kind of give me that side of things. So, like, if it's giving you access, then I suppose fine. Typically, what they'll do is they'll just take it at the start of every month is when they kind of dip in for it. So they'll probably just wait again until next month or something. I'm not 100% sure. But if you're getting it for free on it there, if they haven't charged you yet, but just enjoy it. I'm not going to hold it against you. But let's do a kickflip. Corvette. You fucking Americans with your American cars. I want to be able to go around the bend. It's no good just going in a straight line. See my Willie's Jeep. There was an exploit in this game where you can get like a load of points fast in it. With a few extra pounds, so I absolutely, it was the first thing I did. I was like, yeah, I didn't go overboard with it, mind you. I only needed it for like about 5 or 10 minutes. Just got up a little bit of money so I could, you know, buy me a Pulsar and do it up. Not that it all mattered anyway, because then once I kitted out the S15 and started drifting around on that, the S15 was giving me more like driver points than any other fucking thing you could possibly be doing. What is a Taken Turbo S? It's a Porsche. Huh. Let's go, you know what, will we go old Skyline? Fuck it, we'll go classic. For a laugh. For the memes. And then after this then we'll see if we can find ourselves a Micra. Hold on there, I need to check my soundboard. What sounds do I have loaded on? Yeah. Yeah.
Are you really a steak? Yeah, I am.
Fucking hardy books. Are you really the steak? Yeah, I am.
Drive the car!
A rather appropriate one, and...
How dare you speak to his grace like that? Apologize immediately!
That was just loaded up in case any of you fuckers tried to ridicule my driving in the chat. So I can give you a shit right back there with a press of a button. Yeah, let's see. And just tick off that, and that. Right, let's get into this. See how the old Skylines handles. I don't think I've ever like driven an old Skyline in any game. I know in Gran Turismo you could get all the old Skylines, but I was like a teenager and they were like slow as piss, so I was like, fuck that. This may be a bad move. Everyone's just leaving me behind. If there was a race where we're going to have to be brave into the bends to keep up now, is going to be this one. Well, that's not too terrible in a bend, I'll say that. It's a bit wobbly, but it's, you know, on the whole, it's able for a bend, which is good. Oh, why did you just suddenly hit the brakes, you mad cunt? I'm getting absolutely abused. What's going on? And I missed a checkpoint, you dirty feckin'... I'm not going to catch up on time, but, you know, my pride... I'm going to finish with my pride intact. That was pure filth, that was. I'm going to have to... I'm going to want to speak to that AI's manager now after that. I'm full-blown Karen on this. Karen. The most feared of all the Karens. You know what, just flat out, I'm barely going to take my finger off the accelerator. Just throwing it into the bends. If I can catch up on at least one of them, I'll call that a victory, but even that's fairly unlikely. They're kind of miles in front of me. Oh. Well, she diffs okay, lads. She likes a good diffing. It's very unlikely I'm actually going to get anywhere near him, but you know, I want to get there with my dignity intact. Even though they fucked me over completely, the fuckers. It's a bit slow on the accelerator. You kind of put your foot on the accelerator and you have to wait about 10 minutes before it kicks in. Now, come on. 67%. You see in the top left is like the length of the track. It's like a sprint race, if you ever remember the old Need for Speed games. But yeah, that's kind of how much of the track you've completed. So I can get you an idea, give you an idea of how close the finish line is. And we're coming up on it pretty quickly. We may be able to get back a place. Maybe. Come on. Long sweeping left and a final left and then finish line. Oh, we actually might get one. It's going to be hard now because this car's going to need a little bit of top end. I don't think it has it. Oh, come on, so close. Shit. Oh, that was close though. I did respectable enough to catch back up to him, but yeah, no, after I missed that checkpoint, you're kind of bollocks after that. Hold on, I have a button for this.
How dare you?
No, not that one. It's this one. I just don't know what happened, lads. It was going so well. And then it wasn't. Right, let's do this properly. Oh, it like quit me out of the game. Oh, what? Don't tell me it spat me out in the middle of fucking nowhere. It did. It says like, it wasn't that one. It was like way over here, wasn't it? Shit, I can't even remember where I was. Ugh. Need more drift though. I fucking do, yeah. Can Pete a JZA 70. Is that what this is? Or is that like an older Nissan? We'll have a look for the micro actually now that I think of it before I forget. So, well, we got a wheel spin. Let's see what kind of fucking dog shit they give us this time. A Ford FPV limited edition Pursuit Ute 2014. A Ute. We got any Australians in chat? All of you know what that is now. Australians are pure mad for Utes. They're like cars. It's like when like a daddy pickup truck and a mammy car get together and they have one of these. You see, that's how that works. Where was I going? Cars and boy, I'm going to see if they have a micro. Yeah, I want to leave the festival. The only Supra there is, they do with the new Supra in this game, and you know what? It's me first time seeing the proper new Supra, because I haven't really played too many car games in the last couple of years, but it's not a terrible looking car. Like, it's as good as they could have made it look, you know, while keeping it somewhat similar to the original. So I don't hate the new Supra. I don't think it's particularly ugly at all. What do we want? Nissan. Dear God, is there a quicker way to get to the manufacturers? There is. Where are you, Nissan? There you are. So we obviously got the newer things, but if we keep going down, Sylvia, no. So we got the old Skyline. You got the Pulsar, Sylvia Club K. We got a 240. 240. Is the 240 the same? 240 SX the same as a 180 SX? Is it just like a different country? They have a different name or something like that, maybe. Skyline, yeah, they don't have a Micra. Fucking typical. The Titan Warrior concept. What a fucking name. There's all them pickup trucks. They always have mad, like, absolute, like, the most masculine names you could imagine. Raptor. Titan Warrior. Even F-150 sounds like, you know, like a masculine number and letters. It's ridiculous. Hi, Ducky. How's the missus? She's good, yeah. Finest. She's spent all day cleaning. Mental bitch. Just cleaning flat out all day in her day off. And she only stopped there a couple of hours ago, so now she's finally sitting down, taking it easy. Try 2009 BMW M5. It's a sleeper. Toyota dealership. The new Supra is too small and too swoopy. They give you a Supra off the bat in this game. If you go back here, you can see car collection. I'll show you the new. Oh no, it's not this one.
Some of the cars you don't have can be purchased from
My cars. That's what I meant to click into. But the new Supra is in this. They're going to give it to you out the gate. Super. Here it is. Get into the car. Get in there. But that's the new Supra. I can't even see it. Upgrades and tuning. Can I just? Yeah, so you can get a better idea of it there. Here's the like free roam around thing. But yeah, you get a better idea. It's not terrible looking. No tune, auto, great body kits and presets. Can I? Oh yeah, there we go. Now we can have a look around. It's not awful looking. They could have made it way worse, especially with like newer cars. They would make newer cars very soft and bubbly. Like this one's angular and aggressive. I kind of like that. I don't know why. I don't like the headlights. That's one thing I don't like about it. Taillights are pretty cool. The back end of it looks way nicer than the front. That's as much as I'll say there. Get a Corsa and go to McDonald's. Do they have a Corsa? Hardly. I had a Corsa for like 2 weeks and it was just awful. It was so bad. I don't know how it was the most frightening thing to ever take a bend in my life, like, of any car I've ever driven. Because it was vague. You couldn't tell. You couldn't feel anything through the steering wheel and it rocked left and right. It was nuts. Try Opel and then Vauxhall. Maybe Vauxhall is in. So Opel don't have it. Ah, shit. Why is it just giving me a preview of the car? I accidentally pressed start. I think it asked it's leaving the garage. Oh shit, I missed the super chat. Toko Lashi, I'm going to say that right. 22 super chatted. 5 quid says, Ducky, do you like the auto or do you prefer the shift? I mean, stick. I'm a manual man myself now. I prefer to do it by hand, you know. I feel the need to have like a really memeable car. Mini Cooper maybe? You get a Mini Cooper and do that? I feel like that's too obvious of a choice though, you know. I wouldn't be the first one to do it. I'm actually just going to skip past these and see. A Gremlin X. That's a fucking name and a half, isn't it? Gremlin X. I'll put that in the maybe pile. Oh, it's the Warthog, isn't it? What they're called? Yeah, the Halo Warthog. Sorry, here now. I'm just going to hit me robots, Mickey. It sounds way louder in the mic than it actually is. Just I have a compressor on my mic, so it makes it really loud. What is a nice old memeable feckin' thing here now? Something funny. That's quite funny. The bug-eyed Sprite, is it? Yeah, Sprite MK2, the Austin Wheelie. Healy? I don't know. I seen it on Top Gear once and it was a hilarious looking thing. What's everyone saying? Evo 8, Drift Van, Evo 8, R32 Golf, A80s. None of them are mean wagons. And the A86 can't be got. I checked like the auction like 3 times and it wasn't there. I think it was like a pre-order edition or something to the game. What in God's name is that? Oh man, I have to take that for a spin. I absolutely have to. How much is it? Hold on, give me the standard colours. Oh, puke green. Yeah, it's only 45 grand. Oh, I'm gonna have to do it. Yeah. I wonder if we can tune the fucking bollocks out of this. Look at the face. It's got a face on the front of it. It looks like a big smiling face. It's like the front of Iron Man's helmet, only like a goofier edition. I didn't even realise it's a BMW. Oh my god. Oh, the back wheels are like so narrow as well. That yoke could drift for days, lads. No bother. Right, let's have a look in it. Oh, that turns off and on the lights. What's this do? I don't know what it press. Oh no, that's the engine. That's the fucking engine. Oh god, little chicken chaser engine. They pulled that out of a leaf blower, I'd say. Oh my god. Wonder could you do an engine swap on this? Hilarious if you do. Oh, it's got aero. Little spoiler. Oh lads, you know we're going to do this up. Oh, we're gonna. You put a wing on it. I'm gonna have to put the wing on it. Oh, we can put a back bumper, or we can strip that off it. No, I like the goofiness of that on the chrome that can stay on it. Right, can we? Oh wait, no, this one. Install that setup. We're going to modify this properly and let's see what we can do with it. We'll take it for a test spin first. I want to see what it's like before we do it into it. You probably really can't do much to the engine of this, but we're going to find out. Well, we know the front wheels are turning. Hold on, can I get an interior view? Oh god, I can. Can't look down, but yeah. I feel like the other cars are going to bully me. Oh, I'm already someone's already inside me. Now we're fucking sucking daisies, lad. Flat out. You won't catch me. Oh my god. This is brilliant, I love it. How like wayward is it with the steering? It's actually solid enough on the road. I was like waiting for it to turn like a forklift or something, you know, steer from the rear. Can we do an L180 handbrake turn? Let's see. Oh, we can. The wheel spin going. Like, that's me revving it. That's it at the limiter. It doesn't do wheel spins. Oh, God. There's mad poke out of that. Yeah, let's see what top speed we can get. We're on a bit of a downhill there now. We'll see how we go. Let's see. Like, I can drive this one-handed and vape at the same time because, like, I'm going to have about 4 weeks to correct the steering if it starts going anywhere because we're going so slow. 54 miles an hour. That's not terrible for a car this size. Is somebody else driving one? Oh my god, I just seen somebody. Shit. Somebody else have the same idea as me? Is that? I think it's the same car. It is, like... Somebody... I'm not the only one that's seen this absolute meme wagon and fucking wanted it. Right, time to make it... Oh my god, can we actually tune this up and put it in a race? We're gonna have to tune it up and take on some serious cars. So that is go to the garage. Alright, let's see what the auto upgrade is, so I'm not jumping through the menu. Yeah, don't show me that message. What? Why is it showing me a performance D class? Why is it showing me a Truno on the top left? It brings it up to 57 horsepower. Okay, we'll see if there's any tuning setups for this. Or custom ones, sorry. That's what I was looking for, because people would have tuned the absolute bollocks out of them. And there it is, a 668 horsepower version of it. It's a drag car. 0 to 100 kilometers per hour. This one's called Forza. I need something that's got handling. If I'm going to take it on the track against other cars, I want a good all-rounder. Kind of looking, I'm kind of analysing these here now. See, what's this one called? Drift. I don't want to drift. That one's not a terrible all-rounder now. What's it called? Fast. Set. We'll give this one a go. Download and install. $94,000 credits. Yeah, pissing away. Do not care. This is hilarious. Now, can I? I'm gonna leave it look standard. Can I actually put like alloy wheels on it? It probably won't let me. Somebody probably lock the tuning setup of it. Yeah, lock. Fuckers always do this in this game. They lock the tuning setup so you can't do anything to the gear. Right, we're just gonna have to take it for a spin as is. Oh god. Oh. Right, I'm just gonna feather the throttle. I can already tell it's got quite a bit of power. I know there's a long straight here to my right, so. Here we go. Foot down. Right, we're already going fast. Oh my god. What an absolute beast. 190 miles an hour. Oh god. That's unreal. Oh, we're definitely going to have to take this into a race. Where's the nearby one? Here we go. This one. It's so quick to correct the steering when you crash it around like that as well. It's ideal. Thing is, it's going to be a bit wayward and unpredictable on the road, so I'm going to have to draw on any evaporated raindrop of skill that I have in me for driving games to get this around the track in one piece. I didn't even see what class this car is in. Enter event solo. Yeah, let's see if it'll actually recommend. It won't recommend it, but S2. Oh my god. Going up against S2s. This is going to be like Ferraris and shit I'm going to be going up against. Let's. Ducky, what cars do you and your missus used to drive? The missus used to have a Yaris and now she's a Renault. She's not really huge on cars. Myself, I've had about 5 or 6 different cars over the years. I've had a Micra. That's my love for Micras. I had a 1.3 Colt, I had a 1.5 Colt, and I had a Myvec Colt. It's 1.6 Myvec, which is basically like VTEC in Hondas, if you're familiar with them. I had a 2-litre Golf. I had a 2-litre diesel BMW, and after that I had a Jetta 1.9, and now I currently have another 2-litre diesel BMW. So yeah, that's pretty much my entire car history. Bit of a slut when it comes to cars. Alright, let's let's see how this goes. Can I just click that off? I can. Yep, bring back the sound. If I win this race, this is going to be fucking hilarious. I absolutely won't. There's no chance in hell I'm going to win this race, but we'll see. There's already a meme wagon in the race. That old silver dildo there to my right. Right, here we go. Oh, bit of a wobbly launch there. Oh. Oh god. Oh jeez. I really should have like turned back on traction control or something. This yoke just wants to spin and skid everywhere. Oh god. I may have bitten off more than I can chew with this car because it is slippery. Very slippery. Whoa. Nearly did a fucking wheelie there. But don't miss the checkpoint. Sorry, I had to ram that guy because I was about to miss the checkpoint. I'm keeping up though. I'm not. Considering I'm going up against what was a skilled, I think was the difficulty. And I'm in an absolute meme wagon of a car. I'm still able to keep up, so I'm proud enough of that. Oh yeah, there we go now. I'm doing alright in the straights. It's just a bit bouncy and a bit kind of wayward, the kind of lose traction over the bumps and stuff. The car gets a little bit unsettled. Yeah, I'm just going to use you to keep me on the road there, good man. Now, Dildo, you're going down. Oh god, that's so bizarre looking. Could you imagine like losing against this little thing in a race online? You couldn't live with yourself. You'd have no other choice but to kick the chair away. Oh shit. Talking too much, you need to focus. No. Oh. Bit of a weird entry to that. It's just no traction for taking off the wheels, just... I can't even feather the throttle or nothing, it's just... It just wants to go. Shit. I didn't even see what place I came in. Fuck. Nearly went cross-eyed, I was concentrating so hard. 7th. I'm not angry at that. I'm not. I think that's respectable for what I was driving. Literally right in the middle, yeah. Ideal. Somebody asked me, do I play Forza in auto or manual? I play it in auto because I just haven't learned to drive manual properly in games at all. So there's one less thing I want to think about, really. I'm very casual when playing games. Well, lad, how's it going, everyone? How's it going, lad? How are you getting on? Welcome, Alex. Ducky, what do you think of Toyota Starlets? I like them. They're grand now, yeah. They're basically like a sporty Micra, to be honest. Like, if you put them side by side, there's a lot of similarities between a Micra and a Starlet. They're almost identical, especially the 90s versions in particular. Oh, Corey's in chat. How you going, lad? Leave the disc guy to play the old Forza instead of the new Fivesa. You fucking dad joke. I'm playing the old Forza instead of the new Fivesa. Fuck it. I swear to God, there's nothing Corey can't turn into a fucking joke. Really setting him into his old man dad stage in life now already. Are you playing with the steering wheel? No, I'm playing with the controller. I will be getting steering wheel soon enough though. I want to get that Thrustmaster T300 RS. I think that's what it's called. It's like an entry level belt driven racing wheel. Because I don't want to blow my entire wad in a racing wheel. Because I don't really play driving games as often as I'd like. But I want a decent wheel at the same time, and from your own research, that seems to be a good entry-level wheel, good place to start if you're going to want the force feedback. I'm diffing this thing like an absolute nutcase. Oh, we tried in one more race, will we? We'll give it another go. Like a circuit race nearby or something. Is that a circuit race? I think that is. Yeah, a couple of laps. I think that'll be ideal. Maybe a sprint isn't. Maybe this car isn't a sprinter if it's more of an endurance.
I was talking to someone who found a classic car in
Who's talking to me?
somewhere in this area. Would you be interested in restoring?
There's a Mexican lady talking in my ear and it frightened me.
You will arrive at your destination.
Fire the brakes, like we'll just jam them right there. Yeah, there we go. Beautiful.
You have arrived at your destination.
You have arrived at your destination. Turn left, right. Soda, yeah. Yeah, against my better judgment, we're going memeing again. It's like that fucking, is it the Peel P50? Is that what it was called? The really tiny thing Clarkson drove around Top Gear once. Start race. What are the predictions, people? See if we can predict where I'm going to come. I'm going to guess 6th. My guess isn't going to improve. Oh, what? This is a sprint race as well? I thought it was a circuit. Shit. Love blasting past supercars. Wow, that was close. Oh, no. I fucking missed the checkpoint. You know what? No. I'm going to lose this race anyway. I'm just going to use the rewind to try to get through that checkpoint. Wow, I somehow came off worse. Alright, catching up time. I don't like abusing the rewind to like give myself an unfair advantage. I just want to mitigate bad accidents. Oh no. Completely thought that turn was a bit further up. Right, now entering try-hard mode. Oh no. Absolutely overcooked it. I was trying to use the power to kind of force me around the bend like a drifter. But no, I think I'm just going to have to be gentle on the bends with it. And just be aggressive in a straight line. I think that's the only way you can really do it. So much for 6th place anyway. Oh, the fuck. So much for 6th place anyway. This fucking thing is so uncontrollable. There's got to be a tune out there though that's got made it a bit handle a bit better, you know, a bit more grip. Oh no, that's not gonna help. My little spoiler is not working. It's not giving me enough downforce, and I'm as shocked as you are. Come on. I think everybody's nearly finished by now, and I'm nowhere catching up. That's just a bunch of traffic right there for no good reason. And we just have to bounce on the throttle. You're okay with checkpoints in this, just in case you're wondering. If you hit the checkpoint, like literally crash into the checkpoint, be it a flag or the smoke buff, you're safe. But if you miss them on the outside, that's when you're kind of, it counts as a miss. So you can actually just drive straight over them as long as you touch off them. So that was a a bit of a wash of a race. So 4th, 1st, 2nd, yeah, we all have egg on our face in this one. Last in class Ferraris and a fridge on wheels. Essentially, yeah, like a fucking box freezer and sitting inside the yoke there. It's like somebody, that's what it's like, somebody stuck wheels on a box freezer. I forgot I have a button there I can actually just tap when I'm vaping so you don't have to hear me smoke my robot dick. Right, I think it's time for a new car. What do we think? We've kind of gotten our fill out of that one. I think it's time for a new vehicle. Let me see what I can buy. Auto show. So we were at BMW, weren't we? Audi, Bentley, BMW. So the mean wagon is there, so we can carry on. Oh god. A Bugatti 35. Well, I don't have the money for that anyway, even if I wanted it, but it looks pretty cool. I like that. Well, we'll get the Rimac Concept too. I think I already have that. I think I unlocked that in a race. Anything jumping out at me? Oh, Stingray. Remember that was like the fastest car. It was in the first Gran Turismo game. I'm harping on about Gran Turismo a lot, but like in the first Gran Turismo game, there was a demo disc that came on the PS1. For all you old fogies out there like myself who remember demo discs. But there was a demo disc on the PS1 that came on Gran Turismo 1 and you can get the Stingray and it was the fastest car on the demo. Did you just say Bugatti? No, Bugatti. That's what I say. Sometimes I say Bugatti. I don't be listening to myself half the time, to be honest. I'm actually not a big fan of Ferrari at all. Because every one of them just looks the same to me, more or less. Like, there's a couple of them, like the Ferrari F50 is a pretty mental looking yoke, but the vast majority of them are very typical looking. Mustang, and that's a pretty nice looking one. I liked all them kind of like Ken Blocken looking rallycross cars. They're pretty cool. Oh, an RS Focus now. They're I actually really wanted one of them one upon a time, but they're like 25 grand and they were already about 7 or 8 years old at that stage. They were ridiculous money. Probably rare as Henstein nowadays as well. Nothing so far jumping out at me. Oh, it's like an old rally beamer. Nice. Super van. Like transit van, Nissan 240, get the Truno. You can't buy the Truno. That's the thing. Like, if you go to, I know people are asking for it there in chat, but if you go to the manufacturer in this, hold on. Toyota, where are you? Like, they literally, oh, jump to Toyota. Yeah, they literally don't sell it. I think it's like you have to win it. Maybe you have to win it, or it's part of like a DLC or something. I'm not sure, but it's not listed at all. Actually, what other Toyotas do they have there? Supra 2 litre. That's the previous Supra. Yeah. My God, it's an MR2. Toyota Celica. Yeah. I actually quite like TVRs. They're pretty nice looking. Very sexy. This TVR means Trevor as well. You'd think it stands for something like luxurious, like Trangevera Roger or something like that. You know, some fancy words. No, it's just Trevor. That's all it fucking means. Oh, they have a Corsa. Oh, the Vauxhall. I didn't check the Vauxhalls. I don't know. That's like a modern Corsa. It's just not the same thing. Actually, I was passed by a couple of Yumflas. I was down Waterford there a couple of days. Well, it was a couple of weeks ago now. But these Yumflas passed us by in a Corsa. It's typically one of these type of yokes, but like a 1.2 litre yoke. And they had like the largest exhaust I've ever seen in my life. Now, I'm a car enthusiast now. I understand what it's like to be modifying cars when you're that age. But this yoke was silly. And I done myself an injury laughing because they were pulling out of a T-junction. And I said to my missus, like, watch this now. He's like, the Yumfla's like about 17, 18. Of course he's going to stick his shoe to the floor so the car makes as much noise as possible as he drives off. So predicted that, and sure enough, that's exactly what he did. Put his foot down going up the road, and he's like, you know, bah, 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 flat out up the road. But the car was like so slow that it wasn't going away. It was just slowly moving up the road. But it sounded like a fucking, I don't know, like a McLaren. But it's just barely fucking rolling up the road. Nearly fucking died laughing at him. And there was me and me, be fucking 2 litre diesel of a BMW, and I could shit all over it. You get the 205 if you want a classic. Yeah, the 205 is not a bad thing as far as Peugeots go, but I'm not a fan of Peugeots. YouTuber in a Vauxhall Corsa. Well, what other YouTuber has a Vauxhall Corsa? Just some big YouTuber known for having a Vauxhall Corsa? 99 Skyline. I'm not going on Skylines, it's just because everybody loves the Skyline. And I like a Skyline, but I'm not super like obsessed with them at all. Ducky, you just joined. Have you got a Ford Focus yet? I probably do. I don't know. I'm not huge on. See, my brother's big into Fords now. He'd love a Ford Focus. My older brother, truck driver, loves a Ford. But I'm not too good on myself now. For me now, I've been mostly kind of Jap cars over the years. Jap or German are kind of two cars that are two makes regions I kind of focus on when I'm buying cars. What else? Here we'll put the Corsa in the maybe pile. A Monaro. I'd actually love a Monaro. They're a pretty badass car. R32 Golf. It's not a terrible shout. Or the old GTI Golf. They're a pretty cool car as well. Oh my god, the van is only 40,000. I'm tempted, lads, I'm tempted. Or no, Estate. Oh, Volvo Estate. Oh my god. Volvo Estate or VW van? Vauxhall Astra, or a Honda Civic. I'd take a Civic any day of the week. Astra's... Opel's build quality for cars is a bit shit. Volvo, van, Volvo, Estate, van, Volvo, VW, van. You know, the van is winning out. We're going Scooby-Doo in it, so. What colour? I kind of know what colour I want to paint this, right? We're just going to pick a standard colour and then I'm just going to we'll paint it ourselves. Because I have a fear. I want it to be the ugliest fucking thing you've ever put your eyes on. Oh, for shit. It's robot cock time. explode. Oh, I can walk around it. Oh my god. Actually, like, it's like the short bus or something. I don't know what to describe. I've never actually seen inside a VW bus myself. It's rare you'd ever see one. But, yeah, I'm gonna go to... Can I tune up? Design and paint, yeah. Let me paint it and let me make it the most ugly thing possible. Can I two-tone this now? Does it have to be? Can I... Oh, does it all the one colour? Can't separate the colours. Damn. Ew. There's like something to do in fucking West Coast Customs there. You'd send them in with your van there. The car is still mechanically fucked, but look, it's got green flake paint. That's a pretty cool colour, I like that. I actually know a lad who used to have a Glanza V Turbo, and it had that paint job on it. And it was nice. He didn't put it on himself now, he bought it like that, but it looked well in the sun. If you see that like in real life, looking at that in the sun, it's amazing looking. Dominic says, Ducky, you got the hippie wagon. I did indeed, yeah. And I'm going about to paint it like a horrible colour. I wanted like horrible yellow. It's fucking banana bus. Yeah, there's a horrible yellow, or do we got pink? No, it's 2 on the nose, the pink. Maybe like a poo yellow. Oh, that's disgusting. I love it. We're going that. We can change. Oh no, you can't. I'm just gonna save this. Can I? I'm gonna see if I can change the arrow on it. If I change the arrow, it'll probably let me paint some of the parts. Apply vinyls, decals. No, I need to go back and tuning and upgrades. We just put a standard B class upgrade on it there. I don't want to go mad with like buying tunes and stuff like that. So 62 grand to tune it up, yeah. We already predicted it's going to be slow, so I'm not going to bother doing like a test run of it. And we can do the Euro. Oh, we can put some rims on it. Mad. Let's have a look at the Euro. What in the fucking God's name is that? Fuck. Snowplow in the front of it. Jesus Christ, that's hideous. It looks even worse with like no chrome in the front. I'll stick that in the maybe pile on. Big fucking roof rack. Well, you know we're definitely going to go to roof rack. What are we going to do in the back? You know, I kind of like the standard look on that. Fucking snowplow in the front. Shit. Oh, wheels. It's some disgusting looking wheels, can we? Give me a horrible looking wheel. Actually doesn't look too bad under it. Some of these wheels actually look alright. There we go. That's a bit more my speed now. I like that. And we'll make them bigger. Dear Christ almighty, that is disgusting. No, I'm going to keep them their normal size. And I want to paint. I'm going to paint the wheels and shit. See how that looks. This looks like something you'd find in like Drogheda, yeah. An old field and it's rusted to shit. What are kids presets for? What was it doing? Paint lasagna. The menus in this game really need working on because I've been playing the game for more or less an entire day and I still get fucking confused now. Paint. Now let's see. Can I paint the wheels at least anyway first? Oh, we can. That's horrible. Can we get like a rust colour? Can we make the wheels look rusted to Jesus? Let me see. Carbon fibre wheels? No? Oh god. Oh, what are these horrible patterns? Oh, there's a wood grain in this, isn't there? I think there is, hold on. Oh, Christ. What's this, like brass or something? Diamond plate rims. I've never seen that. That's not terrible. There's some wooden wheels, that's what I want. Oh, there we go. Some lovely... Oh, what if you paint the whole thing wooden? Can that be done? This yoke is going to be an absolute eyesore. Oh, Christ. It looks like a tram. So bad. I actually prefer it with the wood grain. I'm going with that. Right, can't paint that, can't paint that. Can't paint that. I can paint them. Paint the brakes, but you can't see them, so there's no point. And I can tint the windows. Oh yeah, the colour of like aviators. I like it. Eco-friendly, says Dominic. Yeah, it's an eco-friendly van. 0 carbon emissions. Do you know what? I actually have a bit more faith in this one for winning races though, compared to the tiny little BMW little shitbox we were just driving there a while ago. But time will tell. I need a drink. Me can of monsters all out. I might have to run down there. Why is this taking so long to save? But I might have to run down and top up my monster. There we go. I thought it was a bit of fucking crash on me. But we'll have to take this for a spin first. Got that night lighting. Oh, look at that. Gorgeous. Right, it doesn't wheel spin off the line, which is good. It doesn't really turn. You tell it to turn and it kind of takes that information on board and passes it on to somebody. And it may or may not turn beyond that. The foot is absolutely planted. Can we get an interior view? There you go, yeah. You can't look behind enough, but yeah. Wonder is he slowing down to get a look? Does she do donuts? She does. Just about. Yeah. It's got a little bit of poke. Engine sounds like a dying pug, yeah. It's a bit of a weak old engine. But you know what? We've got a fantastic wood finish. Does the interior have a wood finish on it? No, it doesn't. Oh, it does actually on the doors. But I think that's just like bleed over from the paint on the outside. Oh, go for the skill. Oh yeah, nailed it. Do you know what? You could probably do an engine swap in this yoke and make it an absolute monster of a yoke, but I think I'd almost just prefer doing up the standard engines. Simon Anderson has super chat. 499 says, Ducky, does it run on baby batter of hippies? It runs completely off of cannabis smoke. Because you hit your blunt or your joint or whatever your colloquialism is, and you just blow it directly into the fuel tank there, and away you go. I don't know about you guys, but I'm about to go off and solve some fucking mysteries here. We gotta enter this in a race. Yeah. Something preferably reasonably nearby that I haven't done yet. Oh, there's one right here. Drag strip. Complete festival drag strip. That's not really a race. I think that's more of a other thing. This one's not done, so yeah, we'll give this a go. Oh, she's mad for 360s. Can I actually do like a... Yeah, we can get a little bit of a wheel thing going if we want it. It's there if you want it. If you want to use it, work away. Dominic says 100% hemp engine. Absolutely, yeah. You know, there's actually fresher air inside this car than there is outside.
Turn right.
Oh, she does drifting good though. It's not terrible around the bend. It's just, you kind of have to give it a little tap of the e-brake there, let the arse move about the place. Don't be shy, just, you know, wiggle the arse around a bit. Just give it a little, away you go there, yeah. Just point it in the direction you want to go, and away you go. Oh shit, I'm like reading chat there. You know, I wish, like, you know, where people, you know the way you can go cross-eyed when you look at your nose, where your both eyes go inward? I wish you could do one where, like, one of your eyes goes outward, like left, and you could, like, read stuff to your side without taking your eyes off the road. Sure, it'll look fucked up, but God, My god, it'd be useful. It's playing on controller. Yeah, I am indeed. I'm playing on an Xbox One controller, or just a wired controller. Hard on the brakes, and are we here? We are.
You have arrived at your destination.
Right, I have a bit more confidence in it. I'm certainly not going to win this race, that's for sure. This thing is far too slow. But I'm not going to go flying off the track, or at least I shouldn't. You know, it's down to my own skill whether or not I do. But I have a bit more faith in this now than I do on the last car. So we'll see how we go. How's this poo pilot drive? It's a VW van. Isn't it gorgeous? I just said, you know what people love in cars? Wood grain. Everyone loves wood grain. Not a person, I've yet to meet a person who likes, or who doesn't like wood grain. I've lost a few races. Would you like to lower the difficulty? No. How fucking dare you make such a suggestion? Maybe you feel sorry on me with my shitty little VW van. Bye everyone. I'll be back here. Oh, there's kind of keeping up. Oh no, there they go. Yeah, because this is no top end. It's okay, it's slightly okay off the line, but there's no top speed in this thing whatsoever. We're in dead last. No, we got two things behind us. That's an old skyline going past us there. Oh shit, I was looking behind me, I wasn't looking in front of me. I could have nabbed a few places if I was paying attention there. Shit. Well, so far so good, right? We got a long sweeping right bend. If I can take this nicely, we might be able to get up the inside of somebody. Although they're starting to pull a little bit of a gap on me here now. Is there drafting in this game? I don't know. I always kind of drive like there is because I'm not sure, but I've never felt it in the game. Oh, he's got the inside now, so he's got the advantage. Hard on the brakes. Oh shit. Switch your route. Go away. Now he's shoving me wide. Go away, Skyline. Stop showing off. These two cars, like this VW van and that Skyline, I'm pretty sure it's Skyline, should not be in the same, should not be like racing down the same straight together. Just makes no sense at all. I suppose that's probably what I like about this game so much. It's so bonkers. It's got just enough kind of sim feel to it that I like. You know, the cars feel nice and the control and the drive mechanics and all that feels fairly solid. But it's got that bonkersness about it that I like as well, that you just race anything against anything. I am dead last now though. This won't do. Well, I have to go into try hard bonnet cam. Yeah, we'll try this. I don't like this view though, because like you can't see the lovely wood finish on my car. I don't want to deprive the people of that. But I also want to catch up with the crowd here. That was a nicely taken, oh shit. Nice reaction there. We just got past. We got a couple of places. Oh yeah, up the inside. Yeah. See, this is my go-to view. I'm much more comfortable in this view. And I get a better feel for speed on the bends and stuff as well. Just dart up the inside while you're braking too early there. Yep. Oh wow, I'm really taking places now. I got a good exit on that bend. I'd nowhere to go. What do you want? Alright, we're gonna go up the inside of him. Yeah, there we go. Proper street racing. Keep the speed, keep the speed, keep the speed. Yeah. Oh! He just tapped me back end. I went skidding, but I just held it. Am I actually in 4th place? Oh my god, I am. 3rd. We might get a podium. Come on, the shit wagon. Oh, we have a little bit of a gap, a bit of breathing room behind us. We might actually get a podium. I'm going to go back to my comfortable position here now because I'll end up making a fuck up or something. Come on. Come on, podium. Yeah, we got it. Yes! The VW shit did it. I'm going to have to think of a clever name for this. The V wooden. That's what the W stands for. They're very wooden. That's a terrible name, but it'll have to do for now. Let's go, he pieces down again. Yeah, we fucking did it. Podium. I'll take a podium in the shitbox. It's quite literally a shitbox. But it only went and done it. So I'm proud of it.
Sergeant, we're ready to expand. What are you
Yes,
thinking this
somebody
time?
called me Sergeant. I'll go away with that expanding shit. I'll do it later. Waiting for Forza 5 to down. Yes, Forza 5 is one of them games where you see somebody playing and you're like, oh man, I need to play that. It looks like a bit of crack. How did you get a podium position? Because I'm an absolute pilot, lad. That's no luck, that wasn't. That was all skill. No, that's my years of like driving game experience kicking in there, you know. A natural to it. What else we got about the place here? What is that? Is that a Emerald Circuit Seasonal Championship? Oh god, I don't want to enter that into a fucking championship anyway, that's for sure. Is that a mile away? It's not, it's only back the road. We'll give the shitbox another go in a different race. I love those wooden wheels. Oh, it just catches them every now and again. It's just brilliant. Who came third place? It's like my grandmother's chest of fucking drawers came third place. Like, what? It looks like a woman of 80 years old built this car. You know, that kind of way. It's got that old-fashioned design about it. I think it's the old mahogany wood style. I can smell this car. It smells like piss and biscuits or something, I don't know. Out of the way, fanny wagon coming through. I'm not even sure how I turn off that ghost mode. It's just on by standard. I never bothered to turn it off. Right, we'll just go hard drifting around this bend for a laugh. Let's see if we can do it. Oh no, overcooked it. Impressive enough entry though, to be fair.
You will arrive at your destination.
There's a clock on wheels. It is actually, yeah. It's like that old clock from Resi 1 there. Now, I'll try avoid going into my my go-to, my try-hard view, just to give you guys a good eyeful of what it's like. You can see it there, but I don't know, to actually see it in the wild racing against far better cars and somehow keeping up with it is something just so hilarious. Oh my god, we're up against another one. It's right there. You can see it on front just barely. Looks like a secondary school woodwork project with an engine. Yeah, it does. Rub your hand along this car now, you get splinters. Oh no! Oh, that can't win. That little shitbox can't win. Two of them! Oh my fucking god. Does the game know I'm just been a bit of an idiot driving weird cars, and it's just lumping me in with other weird cars? Well, we kept our speed there better than everybody else here. The AI seems to have they kind of slow down a little bit too much for bends. That's what gives me the biggest advantage. Out of the way. Absolute leg end coming through. I didn't even see you there. This is so tall I can't see when the small cars are like right in front of me. Oh, no, you know how truck drivers feel. You know, they always like turn in front of someone. Right, so aggressively take this. Oh, just got away without clipping the wall. Up the inside. It's pure aggression is what wins these races. Fifth, not too bad. Sweep up the inside, nice. Don't turn across, you shit. Why is everybody ramming me? There's just nothing to do. Like when there's a long straight, I really don't have an answer for any of them because this yoke is just no top end whatsoever. You could imagine me drivers in the car like scooting forward in your seat to try to get a bit of momentum. Right, third place, 65. We're back in our original position, but if I can get one more, if we can improve, then I'm going to give this car a lot more respect. It's just going to make an absolute fool of me because it's just performing. It's still already doing way better than our last meme wagon. Up in the second. This is the bend that's going to make it. Up the inside, yeah. Cheeky switcheroo there. could have taken that bend a little bit better there, but I don't think the AI took it very good either. We're getting a first, lads. We're getting a fucking first. Yeah. This yoke is an absolute legend of a yoke. Oh, brilliant. First place. Just a reminder, I'm up against skilled AI as well. They're not just the average or easy. So, yeah. I'm proud of that. The very wooden did it. It's an absolute job of a yoke. Oh, now we can see it out in the sun. Beautiful. On the sand. We can get this like in photo mode. Here's some place. Something with a nice background, yeah, down there. By the beach. I see a body of water. If we get this down by the beach and get a nice photo of it there. She's alright cross country, she is, yeah. Ideal. No bother, it's actually quite soft on the old sand dunes. Ducky, you need to get a DeLorean. Yeah, we just gotta do all the meme ones, are we? Isn't it like, correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't like the DeLorean in real life was actually like a really shit sports car to the point where it wouldn't have actually been able to get up to 88 miles an hour despite the fact of how Back to the Future kind of portrayed it. The car itself wasn't physically able to go that fast. Oh, look at it, here we go. Now this is the place for the wooden mobile. So something like that. We'll put it at a bit of an angle. Yeah, here we go. We'll go into our photo mode. Yeah, we'll get a bit of a zoom. How do I zoom in this? There we go. Do you know what? We need to show off them wooden wheels. I'm going to have to turn the steering wheel. Hold on. There we go. I just wanted the wooden wheels in shot a little bit better there. I'll zoom in on that. With the scenery in the background. I'm not a photographer now, so my composition's going to be a bit shit, but we'll say that and we can do effects. Oh, there we go. A nice summary. High contrast, no. No, I think we're already onto the winner with the soft. Yeah, we'll take that photo. Smashing. That can save new photo, sure.
Thank you.
We're calling it the very wooden. Oh, the very wooden, I said there. Wooden. That's what we want. You can see all my my thumbnail photos there I was taking for them. Current car keyword. We're going to say scenery and black and white. I don't know what to do with the second one. Description. Eco friendly fanny wagon. Now, share that for the world to see. What? Oh, is it because I used the word fanny? Feck it. I need another word. Friendly. Alright. VI article. Fuck it, I'm. VERTI. Vertic. L? Is that how you spell vertical? Fuck it, I'm wrong. Somebody type vertical in chat. Am I spelling a vertical small? I think that's right. VERTICAL. VERTICAL. Oh, got there myself in the end, yeah. Smashing. Let's hope that's alright with him. Inappropriate. What's inappropriate? Is the word wagon? Is wagon inappropriate? How could it detect vertical smile? You know, their fucking filters don't fuck around. I'm just going to call it hop wagon. Because the hop is, you know, it is what it is. That's the best I can do. Yeah, it accepts that typical. How did it know vertical smile? How did it actually know that? Is that somebody would have had to type that in on their end to block that word? Fuck me. Yeah, when I exit photo mode. Get back to the damn racing. What did I miss in the super chat? Harfan with the 99. Thanks very much, Harfan. Appreciate it. Kind slot. Did I get any new spinny wheelie things? We did. We have one. Has the wooden van brought us any good luck? A Lotus Cortina. Ford. Was Ford part of Lotus? Did they splinter off? Is that where Lotus got their name? Is that like a joint thing back in the day, maybe? So we need a new race. This thing is on an absolute fucking roll. Huh? We have a new one here. Only up the road as well. Can anybody stop the very wooden shaggin' wagon? Stay tuned in the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. In the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. Can Goku finally get it up? Is Chi-Chi even still wet? All this and more. Sorry, I kind of got lost in my own imagination there for a second.
You have arrived at your destination.
Oh, I was nearly hit by a hooligan. Yeah. We'll jump on in. The Minge Machine. Yeah, that's not a bad one, isn't it? Instead of the Mystery Machine. The Fistery Machine. Am I right? Are you riding the mist tonight, Ducky? Probably not, no. I'll get off this and she'll be long since in bed. Not much of a night rider anyway. More of a midday rider. You know what? We're gonna keep it out in the good view. This view served as well last round as well, so. Now, so bend is up. Be brave, turn it in, keep the foot down. Oh, I just bumped the back of him now, so I lost a bit of speed. But we're not out of it yet. We're coming up for a left-hand turn, so not going to be too hard on the brakes. If I even need to use the brakes, just fucking go for it. Oh, I just clipped the wall, it slowed me down. You can't get away from the wooden fanny wagon. The shaggin' wagon's chasing you down, everyone. Oh no, not again. Fucking that van. Can I spin him out? He's actually annoying me that I have to keep crashing into the back of him. There's a bit of a gap opening up on front now and it's all because of him. At least we're doing an actual circuit this time though. Oh, it's a bit of a top end bit here now. And I have to keep it as tight as I can going around. Ooh, that's what she said. Throw it in, hold the speed. Now I can get up the inside of him. Now I can finally get past this nonce. Now I should have a little less trouble getting past these up here because they're only little fleas compared to the size of me. Now this one I said I didn't have to slow down, so we're just going to throw it in. Oh no, I had to lift a small bit. But just about made it about. Yes. You don't really use your brakes a lot around this track. I think there's only one bend to really slow down for. And I think it's this one, isn't it? No, it's not this one. This one you can just throw it in as well. Oh, look at that. Couple of positions here. Nom nom nom. I'll have that up. Oh no. Their straight line speed is a bit better. 5. We may have lost our winning streak. I don't think I'm going to get a podium. Like, third place is way too far ahead. Yeah, we got a nice bit of momentum on that one. Come on. In tight. Go under him. No. The acceleration on the top end is it's really leading me down. Oh. Well, he kind of slowed me down for that bend, so I didn't really need to brake. 4th place in the last lap. Yeah, we're not going to catch up, but 4th place is respectable enough still for the shaggin' wagon, so I'm still calling this a victory. They're lucky because we're starting to close the gap and all. Ultimate clean racing. Not so bad at all, Pat. Not so bad at all. Ducky, can you get Farming Simulator 2022? It's out next week. I've actually no interest in Farming Simulator at all. My older brother used to work on a farm, like when we're growing up and stuff, and that's all he used to ever talk about was farming and driving tractors and all that, and as a result it kind of did my head in, so any interest I might have ever had in driving a tractor or anything like that was more or less worn out of me, weathered out of me. Hey Ducky, you and the boys ever gonna stream Phasmophobia? Me and the other lads streamed Phasmophobia, like last week and... no, not last week, the week before that and the week before that. You can find them on my channel if you go to my playlists and look for live streams. You can find them in there. They're unlisted, so they won't just show up under general videos. But yeah, myself and a couple of lads played Phasmophobia there, if you missed that. So what do I think of 5 and what's your favourite? I'm not big on Forza. Like, if I had a choice in the matter, to be honest, I would play Gran Turismo all the live long day. But the problem is, Gran Turismo is not on PC. And they refuse to bring it to PC, so I'm left with Forza. Not that Forza is a bad game, but it's just my preference is Gran Turismo. But I haven't really played too many Forzas. I've played Forza Motorsport 7, maybe 2, 3, 4 and 7. And I haven't played any of the Horizons up until now. And this is, yeah, I wish I'd played the last Horizon, because that was set in the UK as well. More kind of familiar territory to me, or at least a familiar climate and kind of scenery. But yeah, I'm kind of sorry I didn't pick that up then and get into that while it was popular, because I'm actually quite enjoying this. I'm having a bit of fun. If you got the beat car, will you use it? The beat car? What's the beat car? I'm not sure what the beat car is. Oh, by the way, love from Israel. Cheers, you're a long way away, Israel. How you doing, lad? Hope you're well. Will you play Red Dead Redemption 2, lad? I will. I'll go back to it eventually. It's just a commitment of a game, you know. It's one of them games, you know, when you pick up, you're going to be playing it for weeks on end, you know. Or at least it's going to lose. You're going to lose a good few days of your life anyway playing it. And it's kind of game it's better taken slowly. You know, kind of explore it, mosey about the place. You don't kind of rush through the story. You kind of enjoy it while you're playing it, because you don't kind of get to go back and play it for the first time again, if you get me. So it's best just enjoy your first time through as much as you can. Like, I played The Witcher 3. It took me about a week and a half to beat The Witcher 3, just because I was kind of soaking it in slowly and enjoying it, savouring it, I suppose would be the word. Right, let's do this. One suck at the robot cock and we'll get to it. Play Fortnite. I've absolutely no interest in playing Fortnite whatsoever now, lad. I won't lie to you. It's been tainted by children. Best potato flavour, cheese and onion. Although more of a King Crisp man now myself. Oh, 350Z though. I'm not. I shouldn't be too upset that I'm getting passed by a 350Z. An old Cosworth Escort, very nice. S15. Subaru Impreza. Oh! I nearly drove the Subaru into some traffic there. I was just looking at all the cars going by. Sorry, now I'm just going to have to barge my way through here. That's an Evo 7? 8? What's this? It's another sprint race, so... And that first place is way out in front. That's going to be hard to chase down. I'm just going to have to keep the foot in the accelerator and hope for the best. My usual tactic. I'm actually losing ground. There's folks behind me catching up here. I'm just hoping the AI slow down for that. Anytime you see like the braking lines in the road, that's where I'm hoping like the AI is slowing down. Or at least lifting so it can catch up a small bit. Oh shit, that bend was a lot sharper than I thought. I thought it was just going to be a mile bend. I didn't look at the fucking map. Shit. It only cost me one place though, so could have been a lot worse. Oh shit, there's like a snowy area in this game. This is my first time here. Never seen this. Crazy. I think there's like seasons in this game. I wasn't really paying too much attention to all the pop-ups because the game kind of buries you under these pop-ups at the beginning of the game. It's like, oh, read this wall of text, like, and I'm just like, oh, fuck that. Probably not important. And then I miss some of it, you know, some of it which is good to know. But I just get blinded by text and I'm like, fuck that, now I'm not reading all that shit. I feel like the lads out in front that are driving the 350Zs and stuff like that are intentionally not going flat out just because they feel sorry on me. I feel like those cars are way faster than the AI is driving them. But we kept our speed up there, you know, we kept a nice bit of momentum coming through there. Yeah, and kept it going there, jumped up to 4th. Not too bad. With a little bit to go, we may get another position yet. I wide and cut in. Like the good man that I am in there. Did I miss that checkpoint? No, I didn't. I just about got it. Thankfully. I'm in the 2nd place for our troubles. That's not too bad. We possibly might win another one. If there's a few good bends here now that the AI takes pretty badly, I can just about sneak a victory. But I'm getting bared down upon as well. Oh no. Oh, he just cruised on by like I wasn't even there. He's inside in that laughing at me, so he is. We're going uphill and this poor van is dying as well. Come on, shaggin' wagon. Think of all the fanny. That should keep you going. Smooth around this bend, yeah. Didn't catch any time there at all, yeah, no. It looks like we're getting a 3rd. We're still getting a podium though. I'm happy with that. I call that a win. Fucking idiots. It's so ugly. Oh. Right, what's next? I'm gonna have to take another car out for a spin. I've been streaming for 2 hours, not too bad. It's just hilarious seeing that you're gonna put. Oh, we got a wheel spin. Another fucking dress. You know, it's actually the 3rd dress I'm after getting since the start of this game, and my character's male. Would they not like? Oh no, the fucking. Them movement to be down on top of them. As I said, but do not just separate the clothes. If you're a woman, you get dresses, and if you're a fella, you get the hoodies and whatnot. But no, I guarantee you that'll cause fucking controversy. It says the world we live in. Oh, there's an XP board behind me. Hold on. Not that they do much. I'm not really trying to collect these up around the map, but if they're right next to me, I'll hit it. There we go. Right, we're going to... I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do one more race and we'll call it quits from there, but I'm going to make it a decent race. What's this? There's a skull on it. Epic Stadium is host to all sorts of Horizon events and is perfect playground for event labs. Oh, I don't know what that is. Horizon, oh, these are things I have to open yet. Streetwise. I don't want to go too far from where I'm located. Thrills and spills and a desert racetrack. I suppose we can give that a go. I don't know if a desert racetrack... I'm probably not going to use the fanny wagon for this because it's not particularly off-road ready. You know? And this stream was supposed to be JDM and we're driving around the VW van. What can I say? I evolve. I go with the flow. Is there? I don't think there is, but is, I was going to ask, is there drift races, like proper drift competitions in this? Yeah, he passed me. He don't know how fucking cool I am right now. It's the tint, the tinted windows, the kind of yellowy brown tint really kind of sets it off. I love it.
In 400 yards,
Oh shit.
turn left.
Just about got it. It's a weird address. I tried the address. It's not hilarious enough to keep it on. You know, it's just they try to be respectful in case you do want to be a male character in the game and wear a dress. Maybe they just did it for the memes, but I feel like they're just trying to appease people. Even though, to be honest, if you're like a transgender playing this game, you're going to pick the sex of which you identify with. You're not going to just pick the sex of which you are from. The wagon's in the recommended though. You know what? We're going to have to finish on the shaggin' wagon. If it's in the recommended, it's going to have to go. Fanny wagon is all terrain, yeah. There is no obstacle the fanny wagon cannot take on. Imagine they did that in Pimp My Ride. You brought in a VW van to give you back that fucking monstrosity. Oh, it would be something to do. You'd open up the doors and there'd be like a fucking jacuzzi inside it or something bizarre. Something that's completely impractical in day-to-day life, but it's good for TV, you know, that kind of thing. Sucking the robot gods for good luck. Alright, here we go. They seem to kind of be lumping me in with the same kind of cars, which is nice. I'm just going to slip in here now. So there's at least one sharpish bend on this track that I can... Oh no! That was a little bit of a cheesy bend now I took there, I must say. But I'm going to take it. Fanny wagon takes no fucking prisoners. Right, can we get a nice kiss of the apex on this? We can. Oh yeah. I don't think I've ever taken a bend so good in my life in this game. Shaggin' wagon loves the shifty apex. Look at that, not using the brakes whatsoever, not even lifting. Catching up in the old dune buggy here. It's probably got the top end on us, though.
Thank you.
Yeah, pulling away. Right, if I can take this properly. Ah, you slowing me down, you fucker, you. Right, out and then into the inside. Ah, no, it wasn't quick enough. Come on. And my mission is to beat that dune buggy because he just slowed me down. It's after doing it again. And I was on the edge of my grip. I couldn't get out of the way at all there. At least I'm at the front, or near the front, so I can still do damage on the last lap, some bit. So we're going to go out wide, and we're just going to cruise in here, nice and gentle on the steering wheel, keep the momentum, take the outside, yeah, get wrecked, yeah, fuck. There we go. Now I might be able to make a little bit of progress on the lads in front here. So I have to be gentle with the steering, and be mint on this bend here. Yeah, you cannot take the shaggin' wagon because the shaggin' wagon strikes back. Don't get salty with the shaggin' wagon. Sex joke. Ba-dum-tis. Flat, don't lift on. Oh, I'm gonna have to lift it. Fucking turned in too late. Fuck it, if I actually taken that bend right now, would have been right on top of him. I've one more bend to make some ground, and that fucking buggy is going to be the end of me, isn't he? I had to just like shoot up the inside. I hit him, it slowed me down, but I just got in front of him. I could have had a first place if that fucker didn't get in me way. You know what? Second is good for the shaggin' wagon. Is there nothing this wagon can't do? I think I entered the wrong race actually as well now that I think about it. Jack has asked me how many bugs I've had so far. Enough. Not so much bugs, but crashes. The game keeps crashing. It's stable enough right now, which is grand, but it's crashed on me about, I'd say about 5 times in total so far since I bought it yesterday. So yeah, make of that what you will. What have I missed in super chats here? McElhannon with the 2 quid says, Daddy's back. Oh, you're back again, lad. You left us there for a bit. I hope you didn't get up to any mischievous deeds. ND Hammer with the 35 ZAR says, I don't know how much this will be in euro, but put it towards your next pint. I will indeed. I'm not sure what 35 ZAR is either, to be honest. I wish YouTube would just kind of auto-translate. Sorry, I just keep clicking off the game and it pauses. I wish YouTube would just auto-translate so it'll make more sense to everybody involved. You know, have it translated to your current currency, whatever you're looking at. But no, too much work for him apparently. ND Hammer, Ducky's on a diet. He won't be drinking anytime soon, sadly. No, but I'll be saving that fucking drinking money. I'll be putting that aside. That's going in Ducky's Christmas drinking fund. No, I'll probably have like 1 pint because, like, normally when I'm dieting, what I do is I'd have a cheat day once a week. So it'll be like a Sunday where myself and the missus might get takeaway then, and you know, I might have a few drinks in the evening. Then when I'm watching a movie or something like that when she goes to bed, because I'm typically up until the early hours of the morning. But because I'm crash dieting now, my cheat meal is a month apart rather than a week apart. Because especially when you're doing keto, the cheat meals can really fuck you up. That was the thing I was actually racing towards, so I'm going to go to that. But yeah, no, cheat meals kind of fuck you up on keto, and they knock you out of ketosis, and then when you have a cheat meal, it kind of brings your cravings back as well. Because after a couple of days of crash dieting, your cravings go away, and you're not sitting there kind of going, "Jeez, I'd love a fucking burger or big dirty bastard club sandwich or a kebab or something like that." Like, that stops happening after a couple of days, and you're just like, I just want to eat something because I'm a bit hungry. You know, it doesn't bother you. But this, when you have like shit food, it's like heroin. The very next day after you've had shit food, you want more shit food. You know, it just kind of reawakens that desire of food in you. So when you're spacing out cheat days, I find that a lot easier to cope with a lot of the time. We're going uphill. This shaggin' wagon really doesn't like pushing it uphill, you know. Not one of its favourite activities. I'll say that much. Somebody says, chat, 35 ZAR is €2. Wonder how they old is it which country is it? Zimbabwean dollar? It was worth absolutely nothing at one stage. It was like, I think it was Zimbabwean dollar or something like that, but it was like 4 million Zimbabwe dollars. Wouldn't buy you a Mars bar. Where are we going? This is going to be a fun one for the shaggin' wagon, I tell you that. But do you know what? We're gonna have to give it a go anyway. Fuck it. What about Infected Rush King? What are these? Tag players with a crown and steal it, then become king. Is this online? I think this might be online. I'm not sure. Infected. Avoid infected players as long as you can. If you become infected, tag other players. Oh, it's like a zombie-ish mode. Flag rush. Pick up flags and take them to the matching score zones. And Team King and Survival and team. So they're just team versions of it. McElhannon super chat with 5 quid says, come down to Kildare. Come down to Kildare. You can have all the pints you want while watching a movie with me. That's a bit sus. You're gonna be. What if you want to touch me though? And I want to be touched. Wine me and dine me. I was gonna say get me a box of wine, but that's not even an Irish thing. We're gonna try King. We're gonna give King a go. Oh, it is online. Oh no, fuck that then. The world isn't ready for the shaggin' wagon just yet. Not like that. Can I just teleport to a race rather than driving everywhere? Sometimes you could.
If you want, you can pin
No, that's just my accolades. I hit the wrong button. Emerald Circuit Season. Win the championship. Is there no way I can like fast travel to this? Apparently not. Right, we're going to head down to that. I'm going to just swap out my car though for... What do we want to drive down? And I suppose we can go the old Drift King car there. Get into that car. It's a bit of a long drive there now, so I just wanted a bit of speed and a bit of entertainment while I'm heading down along. And this yoke provides plenty of boat. So I can just keep throwing it out like a mad cunt.
400 yards. Turn right.
There we go. Now. Nice and stable. Keep her lit.
Turn right.
Oh. Oh, I just clipped it. Shit. Well, it is better on the tarmac anyway. There we go. So we're racing all the way down to what I think is an AI championship. I assume as much. So it's probably going to be a series of races. And this, I'm going to call this the ultimate test of the shaggin' wagon. Oh, bit too much pace on that. I love this tuning setup on this S15. It's just... Oh, it's almost effortless. I know I say that as I kind of slide out and hit stuff, but it's almost effortless to drift. As long as you got a kind of a good bit of intuition when it comes to speed and stuff, going into bends, it'll serve you well. And it'll like literally drift around, like doesn't matter any bend, doesn't matter how wide. Anything going too fast, drifting too fast around that bend. Oh yeah, beautiful. Wow, I took that a hell of a lot better than I thought I was going to take it. Nice, 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 nice. There we go. I have something on the soundboard for that. If it plays.
Damn good job. Damn good, bloody good, damn good job.
Yeah, that's it. Bit of IT crowd for you lads. Oh shit. I looked away, Let me save it. There we go. Look at this, we got here in no time at all. And it's a bit of a spectacle as well, you know? Oh no, too far out. I love how like effortlessly cars can just knock down entire telephone poles in this game.
You have arrived at your destination.
Arrived in style, lads. You see that? I was happy enough with that drifting session there now.
Hey,
Right.
Sergeant. Thanks for turning out for the seasonals.
The seasonal.
I'll be sure to throw some extra challenges in there for you.
Highly skilled drivers. Yeah, oh yeah, it is AI. So we're safe enough there. What did I miss in the... McElhannon says, don't worry, I'll be down on Tuesday. I'll be down on Tuesday. Ah, well, Tuesday's fair enough. Anything goes of a Tuesday. All bets are off then, like, you know. Get the old feckin' Vaseline out and away you go then on your bike. And Indie Hammer with the 35 ZAR says ZAR stands for Zuidi Afrikanis Rand, or South African Rand. Is it Rand or Rand? Rand, I'm assuming. Oh, I assume Rand means like crown or something like that, you know, similar to Czech Republic one. Huh. Zuid. Crazy. Africans? Yeah, it's always a weird word because you're always looking at it kind of going, is it Africanese? And that just sounds like you didn't learn the word, which obviously because Africanese isn't a word. That's what it looks like at a glance. I just start telling people that. Was like, people be like, you know, oh, where are you from? And you're like, well, I'm actually Irishese. Right, so I don't have... Oh, you need a special car for it. Buy a recommended car. What's it going to give me? Oh, so you actually can't... I can't use the shaggin' wagon for it. Well, I'm going to have to pick between the Civic Type R, which I don't like the new Civics at all because they look like... For those of you guys who are into the car terms, Ricer. They look too much like a toy car. The Focus RS is a strong contender. I've always liked the Focus RSs. and Mercedes AMG. I'm going to go with the RS, you know that? I prefer the RS. Their liveries, and just give me the standard RS blue because I quite like that. Actually, what's it looking grey? Oh, grey is actually really nice in this. Gunmetal grey it is. I'm going to buy that, enter this competition. So I'm going to do this this competition, and then I'll call the stream a night after that then. How's that sound? Sound good? I think I'm getting hardened by streams. Like this 2 hours have just fucking blown by. Sometimes I did a stream in the past where I'm just socially worn out after like an hour and a half. It's not gay on a Tuesday. With a fella in the middle, there's some leeway. Right, here we go in our completely untuned Focus RS. It's going to be weird driving a car that actually, you know... Oh, it's actually slower than the van, I think. It actually feels slower than the fucking shaggin' wagon. It's got a higher top speed, but man, it doesn't pull away nearly as quickly. I was going to say it's going to be weird driving a car that actually feels like a car, but the problem is I've gotten so used to driving the fanny wagon now, this feels strange. Oh. Just about saved that there. Almost feels too easy now with a normal car. That's how you improve your driving skills. If you think you're a bit shit at driving games, get yourself a shaggin' wagon. Drive that for a couple of races and you'll just learn like Mr. Miyagi style. Wax on, wax off. You'll get back into a normal car and you'll be just an absolute master behind the wheel then from there on out. Get out of me way, will you? You're slowing me down. Oh yeah. Get a bit of a drift going there, a bit of a power slide. Oh, just grazed the wall. Shit. It's a lot slower than I expected this car now. It looks great though. I like the blue calipers on the brakes. And they really pop against the grey. It's nice. Well, it's like your first modification when you're a young fella, like getting a new car. It's like, I gotta paint the brake calipers. Paint them red. Even though they're not upgraded, paint it red. And then you go off and you buy some shitty... Oh, did I miss that? I think I just clicked... I fucking missed it! I ruined it! I ruined the race for myself! Shit! I have a lap and a half to catch him back up. It's not impossible, but unlikely. Shit! Fuck it! Damn it, I did that to myself now. That's what I get. Overconfident you are. Oh god, now lads, you're slowing me down. I haven't got time for this. Good exit. No, that was a poor exit. Right, so where are we? We're in 7th. Ah, shit. One lap to catch up and they're miles ahead of me. Not going to happen. Man, I'm having some wicked... I've missed a checkpoint once when I'm playing this game all day. Like yesterday. And now that I'm streaming, what's that, twice now? If not 3 times? Oh, nearly 4. Nearly 4. Stop slowing down unnecessarily. I'm going to use you as a wall. Let's get in the inside. It's the AI slowing me down. If they weren't there now, I'd have this fecker caught up. I'm actually like pure tryhard mode, and this car's losing traction on bends. Shit. No. It's looking like a second. Oh, I got a good exit. Go left. Oh, photo finished. Oh my god, it really is a photo finish. I don't know where I came. Second. Fuck. There really was nothing in that. Nothing in that at all. Damn. How many seconds was in it? 320. Oh my god. Like 17 milliseconds or whatever, microseconds, whatever the equivalent is. I can't read fucking seconds that small at all. But there was nothing in it. Absolutely nothing in it. I think, yeah, checkpoints are the hardest thing in this game. Yeah, if it's a circuit like that, there really shouldn't be checkpoints. It should be just like, you know, stay vaguely on the road. Because there's some places they put like checkpoints out like weird spots sometimes as well that are really difficult to get to if you're racing, you know, trading paint with other people. What do we get? 100,000 credits. That'll do nicely. We almost got the Titan Warrior concept. That would have brought the stream full circle. Was that just a one-off race? I think it was. Was it just a one-off race? It's not marked as done on my map. What does it say? Do I have to win it, maybe? Oh wait, I'm hovering on the wrong thing. These suck. Rewards. Sorry, and oh, maybe I do have to win it. I think it's one of these like special events. No, I don't want to quit my championship. Is there like another race in this? Or does it like at a different time do I have to do it? Oh, it's probably like one of them, yeah. You have to come back and after, oh yeah, 4 days, 15 hours. That's probably what that means, where you have to come back to it. Oh, that makes sense. Oh. Well, I think I've hit my peak of fun in this game. That was actually a bit of crack, that fanny wagon. That was the highlight of the stream, the start of the show. Right, let me switch to just chatting here now. Beautiful, and I can exit there. That's auto-saved beautifully. I'm getting good at this whole live streaming setup thing now. We'll throw on some background music there. Lovely. So now I can go back to me just chatting screen and mingle here before I head off. Man, it's really warm. I was going to get a can of Monster, but yeah, at this point now it's not worth it. I'll just be dehydrated. I'll sacrifice myself for you guys. I never really got a chance to use many of my soundboard things. Hold on. What should I even have loaded up? So I have the typical that. We have the
Silence wedge.
Of course, why not? Silence wench, yeah. Bit of a happy, bit of a sad, yeah.
Are you really a steak? Yeah, I am.
The Hardy Bucks love that.
Award! Award! Yes. Award! Award! Yes. Award! Award!
That's the victory call of the shaggin' wagon. Award!
How dare you speak?
Oh yeah, I already checked these earlier, yeah. Smashing. Get yourself a mingling, yeah. Just downtime. So, what have I missed here? Nothing there, and nothing there. I just have to tick these things off, otherwise they're just shouting at me otherwise. Yeah, Tuesday is some day. 'Tis. Good day to take out your frustrations, you know. Because there's nothing straighter than riding a man, like, you know. You can go off and ride a flowery old woman all you want, and you can smell like flowers and stuff like that, but I'm not gonna lie, it's a little bit gay, you know. You know Father Jack. I wish I knew him personally. I feel like he's my spirit animal, in a way. Despite the fact he's a person, but still, you know what I mean. The championships are the white races on the map. Oh. So you just have to keep going from one to the other. Matt Weaver says hi. How are you, Matt? Hope you're well. What car did you drive in the head cases incident? The car I was driving at the time was my 1.3 Colt. I had a model on my PC that I'd drawn a while ago for a Myvex, so I just recolored that because it's more or less the same car, just a different engine. But yeah, I had a 1.3 Colt at the time. I had a big fuck off sound system in the boot because it was slow as shit. But it was, you know. Matt, could you stop spamming hi in the chat there, please? But I had like a big fuck off sound system in the boot, yeah, so because that's all I could do. The engine modifications wouldn't really work on it. So we wouldn't make it faster. Clutch Sheridan Gaming and Entertainment says, Gwan Ducky, sound lad. Drink. Do you know Father Dougal? Personally, yes, of course. No, I don't. Ardle? Is that his name? Ardle Hanrahan or Hannon? I'll draw. He's a strange old name, remember that plays Dougal. Did you ever expect the channel growth, Ducky? I didn't. You know, it's one of them things that where, you know, if you put in a lot of work into a video and you can be critical enough of yourself to know, you don't have to kind of judge your own work whether things are good or not. You know, you can publish a video and if you publish enough of them, you're like, that's pretty good. That I knew like I would get some sort of following after a while to the point where when my videos started getting good, not to sound cocky, but once my videos got to a certain point, I was just like, oh yeah, no, these are actually worthy of an audience to some degree. Didn't expect to get as big as I did now, mind you. I thought I'd be like, oh yeah, like maybe 10,000-20,000 subscribers, something like that. But then after I published that Accurate Guide to Ireland video, the very first one, the Almost Accurate Guide to Ireland, and that just took off. That started spreading like wildfire. And then my channel went from what was like 25,000 up to like 75,000-85,000 subs in no time. But yeah, didn't expect the level of growth. But it's just one of them things, like when you spend enough time on YouTube and you see the amount of shit people post and that gets an audience, you can't help but be a little bit quietly confident if you've got something that you think is just, you know, genuinely good, or at least a lot of people would consume and enjoy. So you could be quietly confident about that. But you got fuckers. You see these people like nowadays, I'm kind of out of the loop because I've long since stopped giving a shit about them and stuff, but like, yeah, like Rice Gum and YouTubers like that. And all they do in every video is just talk about how fucking fantastic their life is and all the fancy fucking flashy things they got. And maybe it's a cultural thing or something, but that's just something you just don't do this side of the water or the pond, or even in Europe. It's considered fucking kind of rude and obnoxious to be boasting about your wealth non-stop. And people have entire channels dedicated to doing just that, and they get an audience, and it's that kind of stuff boggles my fucking mind. It's crazy. Yeah, hold on. Oh, my fucking chat never refreshed on me there. Hold on. Here we go. I'll jump down to it. Modern Times. What do you think about YouTube removing the dislike button from the UK? I was talking about that earlier on the stream, yeah, but I'll wait and see, because I understand both sides of the argument. Personally, I prefer having it on YouTube because I find it useful to avoid shitty how-to videos, and you know, because you later get a problem with your PC or PlayStation or your phone or whatever else, and you go onto YouTube and you're like, how to fix this problem, and then you click on a video that's got like 12 dislikes and 1 like, you kind of go, okay, this is obviously a shit fucking problem, or your man gives no solution at all, so I'll skip on this and move on to the next one. It's handy to have that. But at the other side, if it is true what they're saying, where there's like smaller creators getting like bullied, getting like groups of people getting together and mass disliking their videos, that's not good either. So it's kind of hard to say. That's why I'm saying I'm kind of in the middle, but we'll wait and see. Ducky, hey Ducky, do you watch Dank Pods? I don't, I'm afraid. No, I recently hit 1 million subs, and his backstory is pretty good. I'll check him out my free time. They're Dank Pods. So it's like, it was a podcast creator. I'll look it up later. Don't forget your face reveal at 2:22. I know because I said it. Yeah, no, I'll get there eventually. I'm not a million miles away from it now, so I'm literally just one video that gets a bit of traction away from hitting it. So yeah, I don't understand your language, my good language or bad language. People often say that as well, that I sound different on stream than I do in my videos, and it's just because like when my videos I'm trying to speak that little bit more clearly, because stream is something you do for fun in your downtime, bit of crack, mingle with the fans and chat shit and whatnot, you know, have a bit of crack. But the video kind of lives permanently on the channel, and it's like you're trying to give it the best version of you, so I speak as clearly and like inflection. We use my voice for inflection to enhance the story and stuff like that. But yeah, that's where the difference, isn't it? So some people ask me like, why does it sound different? That's why, because I actually do many takes of one script when we're recording it to kind of get the best take and make sure it flows right and sounds good, and you know, my accent isn't coming across way too strong in it, so it can't be understood. Because that's the thing, I don't feel like I have a strong accent, but I certainly do to people who are not Irish. So, yeah. We need subtitles. My gaming videos that I'm going to be releasing, for those of you who weren't here at the start of the stream, I'm going to be releasing gaming videos in the near future between my animations. So it's going to be like animation, gaming video. But they're like going to be edited down streams from like me and the boys, to the style of like the Do or McNasty, or if you follow any of those kind of gamers and stuff, where it's just the banter is kind of taking the forefront. But all them videos are going to be subtitled from start to finish. But they're like stylized subtitles, not just generic on the screen. They're stylized, fun subtitles, would be the word I describe. But yeah, you have that to look forward to. Any of you guys who are channel members, you can already see my first one is up. It's in the early access bar and that, as well as Patreon. But yeah, that's done, and I'm quite happy with how it turned out. As typical, I've fucking overdone it. It's highly edited, as everything I seem to touch does, because I don't understand just getting things done quickly. No, I just have to keep polishing them and polishing them until I'm happy enough with them. But yeah, no, I'm happy with how that came out. So that's going to be something to look forward to on the channel. I see a bit more Ducky, so I'm not fucking vanishing for months on end. What do you think of my name, Duckman? It is inappropriate because you seem to be just a duck in your picture. You need some sort of blend of the two. You need like a, I don't know, human eyes on that duck head. Don't know why that popped into my head. Now I can't get that image out of my head. Right, lads, I think it's about time I wrap this up and fuck off and get myself a can of Monster and throw my feet up for the evening. I'll probably play more Forza, I'm not going to lie. I need to buy all the JDM cars and that and fucking just, you know, piss around the map. Do laps of the town. It's great to be able to do laps of the town and not actually have to fork over a fucking fortune on petrol. But yeah, lads, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching the stream. I hope you enjoyed a bit of crack we had there with the old JDM cars and the old shaggin' wagon. And yeah, I'll catch you all same time next week. Take care. Bye-bye now.